Manufacture of a very wide range of red rubber art stamps, but we also have a range of background papers and mini images that are also brilliant to create with. Personally, my background is in art and design and crafting, and most of the designs have been created by myself. We also have a great little team of other artist friends who've helped us along the way and have come up with other designs that completely work alongside our own. So do pull up a pew and join us on the shows. We can't wait to see you there.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you.
What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments. So you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with the craft store easier.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
A very good evening to you. I hope you are well. The time has just gone 6 o'clock, which basically means now we're opening the doors to another brand new one-day special. Now, before we go any further, to celebrate the brand new name of the craft store, we are giving you, spend £25, I'll give you £5. I like this. I give you £5 off, and that's not one per customer. That's any order over £25. Oh, anything over 25 quid from now till Monday at 6 o'clock. You spend 25, you get £5 off. Pow, pow. I like this one. Bam. We will do that a lot. So remember that, because that takes all of this down again to just under £100 is what you're looking at now. But what are we talking about? Well, we are talking about Heartfelt, the world exclusive, not seen. Am I allowed to say world exclusive?
Yes.
It is, yeah. I normally get told off saying that. World exclusive, not been seen before. This is the only place you can get it. Dispatched from the 12th of April, because it is dispatched from the United States of America. But you will still be the first people to get your hands on this before America. You can't get it anywhere else. Even with that delayed dispatch, you will still get it ahead of everybody else. And if we're talking heartfelts, we're only talking one other person as well. Before I tell you what you're getting in this beautiful bundle, let me introduce you to somebody else that's beautiful. Standing to my right-hand side, it's our Nikki. Evening, love.
Hello. Right over there.
We're miles away today. Miles away. How are you, though? I've not seen you for a while.
I've had a month off. Well,
have you?
I've had a month off in the craft room.
Nice.
So
Month,
it's been nice. Beautiful month.
Lovely weather.
Lovely weather and a beautiful collection that I've had to work with.
It is a stunning collection, and it's a collection you were telling me this earlier, it's a collection that everyone's been waiting for.
Yes.
This is one of those collections where you get a little bit of everything. So if you're just starting out, perfect way to start. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't get certain elements in these big bundles, do you?
No. So in the bundle, you've got your paper pad, you've got your stamps and your dies. Now, in the stamps, you've got your florals in there. Now, the theme of this collection, I will tell everyone, is the sweet magnolia, which is an absolutely stunning flower, an absolutely gorgeous shrub. There is thousands of varieties of them, but we're bringing you today the sweet magnolia. So you are going to be able to create 3-dimensional sweet magnolias. You are going to be able to use the absolutely gorgeous magnolia buds there to create your background for them. You've got a beautiful bouquet there, but most importantly, we've got the mould.
This is what I adore.
We have the mould to create all the dimension that is needed to create those 3-dimensional flowers.
So you are getting everything you need. You're getting stamps. Now, the stamps on their own are amazing. Let me swing them around and you can see what actually you're getting. I did one, but I am going to do all of them, unbeknown to everyone. So if I swing these around, these are beautiful. Look at the detail that you're getting in these, and all these, especially that one, that will match up with your mould that you're already getting there as well. Then we go into your branches. Now you think, why do I need buds and branches? These are the best stamps I have seen to build up a picture, to build up a scene. This is the way to go.
Well, when you think about a magnolia, have you ever seen a magnolia bush?
Yes, I have.
Absolutely stunning. But the buds are beautiful in their own right, even before the actual flower opens. So we've created the stamps with the buds, and then you can layer them up and use them as your backdrop for your magnolias.
But I'm also thinking as well, use the magnolias that you've got there, but you could have these sort of draping down from the corners of your cards. Then with other collections that I remember, you've got like small birds and things. You could have them landing onto the branches.
Absolutely,
and
I can think of many, many collections that this is going to work really well with. I always think florals work well together anyway, regardless of, you know, we've had the daffodil, we've had tulips, we've had roses, but you can incorporate all of those now within your magnolia range to kind of bring your crafting to another level.
And that's what Heartfelt does, doesn't it? They take your crafting from one level and they just elevate it. They take you to the next level because they give you all the tools you need. The last set of stamps you get in there is the bouquet. Look at the size of that bouquet. I will try and find it in stamp form. Well, Nikki will show us in stamp form when we do it later on in the hour. But look at the detail that you are getting in there. If you are into your colouring, perfect way to go. You've got the arch in there as well. I have got it. Look at this. We are all paired. It's just me. I just thought they were all dies. Look at the arch that you've got there as well. Look at the size of that stamp. That is a centrepiece that you've got there. Then you've also got the arc. Now, you put two of these together, you've got a full circle
you have
to make
got a
a
full
wreath
circle.
if
And
you wanted to go.
I've used that on many of my cards to create a gorgeous sort of backdrop for sentiments as well. Because, you know, Heartfelt is all about bringing you everything that you need to create your flowers, your cards. So we've got the stamps, we've got the dies, but then what they've done is they've incorporated the branches, they've given us arches, so we can use those stamps in so many different ways.
I adore them. But if you're not very good at fussy cutting, you get the dies to cut them out as well. And by the looks of them, most of these dies will go through your smaller die machine.
They will. I'm not 100% sure that that bouquet will, because it is huge.
No, the bouquet is huge, but the rest of them I will. I need to tell you now, over 10% of the stock has already gone. Over 10% of the stock has already gone. And you get the mould, and you also get your 12 by 12 paper pad in here as well. Now, your 12 by 12 paper pad in this, you're getting 24 double-sided pages in this. To a 12 by 12, you're getting 2 sheets of each design. It's acid and ligament free as well. We all know when we talk about Heartfelt, everything is in this paper pad. So let's go through the paper pad itself. Then I'll give you all the details that you need to know. Right, Nikki, the paper pad itself, this is the workhorse, isn't it?
It is. It's the core of any collection. Now, I always say the paper pad is more like a paper kit, and you will see why. I know Heartfelt fans out there have already gone in and already purchased the one-day special, but I also know they're popping a second one in, because when you look at the paper pad, you are going to see so much versatility. You have got your ready-made panels there. You've got your ribbon strips down the edge there. And because they are double-sided, this is the other side of that paper. So you can choose. But as I say, it's really good if you do actually put a second one in your basket, purely because these are consumables. You are going to use these many, many times for your cards. Look at those stunning panels there that you're going to be able to create. Absolutely.
It's like an inspiration sheet, because you've got the stamps to recreate those. If you've got your dies at home, circle dies.
Absolutely. If you're stuck for inspiration and you're a little bit like, oh, I don't know where to start, use one of the panels to create your first card with. And I'm just going to try and get this.
Recreate it. Literally recreate it, because you've got the oval
just
and
look
the bouquet.
Look
at that.
Absolutely. You've got all your panels here. You can use this for your mini albums, your scrapbooking. Just look at this one. So this is the back. So the second page that I'm showing you is the actual back of your paper. But it just keeps on going, keeps on giving. You've got your larger images there. If I just lift that up slightly, I mean, just look at that gorgeous sort of gateway there.
We've got that gateway already, though, haven't we? We've bought that a couple of months back.
We have. I think it is that one.
It looks like that one.
It is. I've actually got one on the show, I think, somewhere. So, yes, you are going to see other elements in the paper pad that we have brought out before. And that's, again, what is absolutely great about Heartfelt. As I say, you've got your larger pages. If I just lift that up, look. Just look at the colours. You've got your dusky pinks. You've got your greens in there. You've got, on this one, it just doesn't want to come apart. There we go. Look at that. Then you go to your lemons, and there that beautiful bouquet is. Just look how gorgeous that is. And when, you know, if you're just starting out in crafting and you're kind of thinking, right, I think stamping is going to be a little bit difficult for me. Not really sure on how to colour those stamps in. Use your papers as a guide, because there you can see you've got that gorgeous bouquet that is kind of exactly the same as you're going to get in your stamped image. Let me just try and go a little bit faster now. Look at that. I mean, there is just so much to see in the paper pad. It is absolutely stunning. You are not going to be disappointed when you get the paper pad home. It just keeps on giving.
Now, these are the pages I like.
Okay. So if you're new to Heartfelt, you're probably thinking, well, okay, that's pretty, but how am I going to use that on a card or on a scrapbook layout? But what it is they've given us the elements that are going to, upside down, no it isn't, there we go, fit perfectly with your dies, look. And you are going to be able to die cut these out. So if you're stuck for time, if you're new to crafting, all of the dies that come in the collection are going to fit on these pages. But of course, if you are using your stamps more than those images, you've got the other side to use. I mean, just look at this one. I'm going to show you that, look. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, nice.
Absolutely stunning. And it just keeps on giving more and more. There's your petals. So these are your sweet magnolia petals here. You've got your leaves in there as well. You've got 3 different sizes so that you can create multi-layered magnolia flowers. You can create single flowers there if you want to. And again, those dies will fit perfectly over there. And it just keeps giving. There we go. There you've got your 6x6s. You see what I say about it is more of a paper kit.
It really is.
Because many paper pads, you get in a 6x6, 8x8 or 12x12. In this, you are getting everything. You've got your 6x6s, you've got your panels, you have your 12x12 images. You've also got like great backing papers here as well. So you've got all the coloured papers there. There you've got your 6x6s again. So they are exact images of your 12x12s and they are just shrunken down. You've got your bright colours in there as well. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I'm just wondering, are we ever going to come to the end of this?
I keep looking at it, it says 24 double-sided paper.
Double-sided. I mean, just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous colours. Beautiful paper. Oh, there we go. There we go. I always know this is the end. This is where you've got all your tags that you're going to be able to use on your cards, on your gifts. You may have the dies that you can cut these out with, which we have had on the show before. But failing that, you could use your craft knife. And there we are, back to the beginning.
Approaching 20%. Approaching 20% of the stock now of our one-day special has already gone. If you do want an extra paper pad, the details are at the bottom of your screen at the moment. 962994 is your item numbers. We're very busy on the phones as well. So, what I urge you to do, if you want the brand new Heartfelt Creations Sweet Magnolia I Want It All collection, which gives you 3 sets of dies, 3 sets of stamps. It also gives you everything you need. So no more gone are the days of your ball tools. Don't get me wrong, they have their place and they have their work, but you've got the tool, run it through your machine, it'll do all the work for you. The speed and the ease is now there. You literally cut out your piece of papers, put them through. It could be any. It could be your mop-ups that you're running through. Run them through with your dies, pop them into your mould. It's going to mould them, it's going to shape them, it's going to form them into those beautiful flowers. And then you're also getting your paper kit as well. Nearly 20% of the stock has already gone. If you want to get yours, the quickest and the easiest thing to do is become a Freedom member. The reason I say this now is, first of all, look at the price as a Freedom member. You get 25%, you get £25 off already if you're not a Freedom member, but I'll give you £36 off and 19 pence if you're a Freedom member. And then remember, you'll get another £5 off. I'll give you another £5 off because your first flexible payment is £33.58. So £33.58 minus a £5 off that, off your first flexible payment. Your other two will be £33.58, but your first one today, I'll take a £5 off that price. £28.58. Well done, Joe. £28.58 is what you're looking at. I was waiting. £28.58 is what I was going to use my fingers, but I realised I'm on the telly, so I couldn't. 604925 is your item number. If your budget doesn't stretch to that, I know we always bang on about the big bundles, you get the best savings, but some people haven't got the budget. I'm with you. You can get the Essentials kit. Now, your Essentials kit is the first two that you see on here and your paper kit as well. So this is going to give you the magnolia leaves. It's going to give you the petals, it's going to give you the leaves, and it's also going to give you your 12x12 pad as well. £46.97, but once again, you can split the cost of £23.49. £23.49, and you can find everything as an individual as well. Thecraftstore.com is the quickest and the simplest place to go. But remember, if you want to use that £5 off, you won't be able to get it on your first Flexi if you're going for the Essentials. You have to go through the big bundle. It all makes sense. You know what you're doing at home. But I would urge you to become a Freedom member during the hour. 042510 is your item number for your Essentials. But nearly 20% of the stock of that I Want It All collection has nearly gone. We are very, very busy on the phones at the moment. If you are trying to give us a little tinkle, please hold the line. Just hold the line, we will get back to you on this. Jump on the website, it is all working, it's all up and working as well. Thecraftstore.com is where you need to go. Right then, should we go for a demo? Let's go for a demo. Let's see what we can do with the Magnolia kit. What are we up to first, Nick?
Right, so I always go for the mould when we have a mould in the collection. So I'm going to show you how you can create your three-dimensional magnolias. So I'm using the stamp set. As you can see, you have all of your magnolia petals here. On this one, you've got 3. And then the smaller one, you have 3. And then on the larger ones, you've got 2. And then you're going to stamp those out of course, first, and then you are going to use your coordinating dies to cut them out. The next thing that you will want to do is, once you have done all that, you are going to want to colour them in. Now, this is one of the larger petals I have here. I've done it in a really, really nice soft pink. Okay, can you just about see that? Okay, so I'm going to take my daubers.
Now, we've got the daubers on the show as well. We'll put you the dauber details on the screen. You get 12 of the daubers. Now, Nikki wouldn't be seen without a dauber. You love your daubers, don't you,
absolutely love my daubers, and I am going to be using them throughout the next 5 shows. So I always start from the middle and work my way out to the edge. Now, with the magnolias, these are your sweet magnolias. So there's very, very many thousands of variety of magnolia flowers. These ones are the sweet magnolia, so they're slightly different in shape than some that you may have seen in your gardens, but the colours are very, very similar. So you get white ones, you get pink ones, you get a really nice fuchsia pink colour, but you tend to have a darker colour in the middle. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my tip, once I've added that colour, and I'm just going down the centre with my dauber, just to add that little bit of dark.
You can get right in with the detail with you, can't we?
All the detail is there. These are precision daubers, so they have kind of like in a triangle, and they're domed. Okay, so what I tend to do as well, if you notice, I'm using my glass mat, and I'm just dabbing off some of that colour, because once you put colour on, sometimes it can be a bit frustrating if you put too much. You can always add, but you can't really take away. You can blend. But you can see how gorgeous that's blended. Now, what you're going to want to do is also do the back. Now, that's really important with the magnolias, and you'll see once we start shaping them why it's important. So you're just going to add some colour on the back. You could do exactly the same if you wanted. Take a little bit of dark down the centre.
And this is really where the daubers come into their own, don't they? Because you can cover a large area quite quickly.
Very quick.
With your daubers.
And the thing is as well, when you're blending, it kind of gives like a really nice airbrushed effect, look. And you can see exactly where you're going in. So when I want to add my colour in the centre, because this is see-through, because I've got full control over my dauber, I can see where I want to go.
That little tip, look.
Little tip there, look. And just add that dark. So once you've coloured all your petals in, this is the exciting bit, we're going to bring in the mould. So the mould comes in 2 separate parts. So you've got your bottom and you've got your top. Now what you'll notice is you have got all of the sizes here for each of your magnolia. So you've got your larger ones, you've got your medium, and then you have your little small ones, which are here. So they're your 3 sizes. Now, there's various different ways that you can shape your magnolias. I found that to be honest, the best way of doing it is with your stamped image faced upwards, so towards you. And then you're literally, as if like a puzzle, you are just going to take your petals and pop them in.
You can do a lot at the same time, can't you, with these?
You've got 12 sort of like holes basically for your petals, and then you've got 3 for your leaves as well. So the leaves, I'll just pop that like that. Where's my leaves? So your leaves come in 2 different sizes. You've got this size and the smaller one. Now what I'm going to do is these I'm going to put stamped image face down and just pop them in like so. You will want to absolutely cover your mould, but I'm just basically putting in enough for me to show you how this works. Then you're going to take some water. Now this is just water out of a tap, nothing special. The only thing is it needs to be like a really ultra fine spray. And I do believe you do have these on the website. Not on the show, but on the website. So do have a browse through.
Are they heartfelt?
They're not heartfelt. I can't remember what make they are, but I know I got them. I did get them.
Type in spray bottles, thecraftstore.com.
If you just look, I mean, you can't even see where I'm spritzing. It is so fine. The finer, the better, because you don't want clumps of water in there. Then you're going to take your top part, and that will just fit in. So if you can see, you've got little holes there,
little notches,
and little feet that will just fit that together. Yeah. It doesn't fit as in tight because obviously you've got your paper in there. You could, if you wanted, put several layers in. So if you wanted, you could put 2 or 3 petals in each compartment. But that's why Heartfelt have left that, so it you know, you're not kind of restricted on what you can put in there. So you can put really thick card if you wanted. Oh, I just lost a leaf. So the next thing you will want to go and do is you are going to need a die cutting machine. Now, depending on the die cutting machine, the plates that you will need vary, but you will need a wide mouthed machine.
Yeah.
So basically, if you've got a thick plate, normally it's white, I would say yes, it will fit your mould. Okay. So I'm taking my bottom plate. So I've taken my thick plate away, and then I'm taking just both my clear ones. Now with this machine, because I've used it time and time again, I do know that I can get a shim in there. So basically a shim means that it's going to go through my machine slightly tighter. I always say start off with one, but if you think, oh, that's gone through easy, I can get another one in, put another one in. The reason being, the mould works with the pressure. So the better the pressure, the better the mould works.
So in theory, what you're saying is you really need to get that lid closed again.
Yes.
So the paper's like really into those moulds.
So if you look, that's going through really nicely. I'm not putting any pressure on it.
So you could get another shim in there.
I possibly could, but you don't want to force it through. Okay. But if it goes through too easy, I would say, oh, put a shim in. Definitely, because it is well worth it. Because when you see the results, okay,
look at that.
So I'm just going to tip these out, like so. And if I just bring one that hasn't been through the machine, look at that.
You can see the difference. Look at that.
I just lift that up. You can see the detail in there on the tips of those petals. Just look, that's a flat one, not been through. Obviously, you can use your flower shaping tool if you don't like using the moulds, but just look at the results. And look how long it's taken me, basically.
Yeah, hardly any time.
Basically, it's cut my flower shaping amount of time that I spend on it down by so much. So there's all of my flowers, but your flower shaping kit is not redundant. Always say that. So I'm using the, if I just show you there, look. Oh, we're overhead, look. So I'm using the deluxe flower shaping kit. You've got 13 tips in here altogether. You're going to get your mat in there as well. You're going to get your tool that you're going to be able to choose which tip you want to use. And these are magnetic. Okay, so they just click in like that, and it's double-ended. Now, the good thing about double-ended is the fact that I can have 2 tips and use and keep flipping from one to the other. You're also getting a curler in there as well, so that's a great way of shaping your flowers.
You can have a ball tool on one end and a curler on the other.
And a curler on the other, yeah. So we'll do that just as Adam said. So I'll show you how that curler works in a second. You've got a second mat there. This one's a lot more denser, a lot thicker. That one is like a pricking tool. So if you want to do a little bit of parchment or something, you have got the tip there, look, to be able to do that with. If you want to do some pricking. And then you've got lots of different sizes of tips in there. Absolutely amazing piece of kit. And what I love about it is it's got a magnetic clasp. I don't know what it is about magnetic clasps, but
It makes things look more expensive. I don't,
It's
yeah,
posh. It's posh, isn't it?
It is posh. The
But
minute
you've
you get a
got
magnetic
everything.
class, you think, oh, this is worth a bit.
But you've got everything in one place. So if you are going to classes, which hopefully we will be able to do this year, you can take that along with you.
I love this.
So
The details are on the screen. £29.99 is what you're looking at for this as well. Absolutely beautiful. Nice. It is a nice little gift if you're into your flower making, your flower forming, that you get there. I've stood all my my balls up, as it were, just so you can see, because they are all pressed in, just so you can see the details that you're getting there. And you get your 2 mats as well, because that's your top one, and that is the one that covers it all over. So it is absolutely stunning what you are getting here for £29.99. And remember today, if you've always wanted one and you're thinking, 29 quid, I can't do that, you'll get a £5 off. You'll get a £5 off it today. So, in theory, you'll get a £5 off this today. And it's very rare we do it at that price. Very rare we've took a £5 off £29.99. What's that? £24.99. I've never seen it at £24.99. 939385 is your item number. We are very, very busy across the board. Very busy for your deluxe flower shaping kit. We're very busy for the Want It All bundle as well. And a lot of people are throwing the binder into your collection. A lot of people get the binder as an add-on with every collection they get. For the sheer fact, it's a nice place to house, once again, magnetic clasp. Annick is getting excited already with a little bit of magnetic on the side. Calm yourself down. But it is absolutely beautiful. You get this inside and everyone goes, well, what is that? That is so if you wanted to, you can put it on the side and label everything, so you know your collections that you get. So you've got all your collections. But I love the fact, and this is how sad I am, it's a D-ring. I love a good D-ring. For the sheer fact, what you're getting in there, everything lies flat. You don't get the bulge when you fly over because everything sits on this flat bit here. So you don't get that sort of, that pile up, as it were, that you get in there. I'm going to leave the D-ring alone.
But do you know, I didn't know the difference. I just thought it was just a different shape until you explained it a few months back.
Because everything lies flatter. I only ever buy Filofaxes, I think that's a brand name, but I only ever buy a diary with a D-ring in because everything lies flat, and if you put anything into it, it doesn't start piling over and turn on its own. Well worth getting for £12.99 as well. Pop it into your 3 flexible baskets. It's worth having a little look at everything. We are very, very busy. We're going back to Nikki. Let's do it.
Right, so I've got my flower shaping mat, and I've got several of my petals already gone through the mould. Now all I need to do is put a little hole in each, because I'm going to put some stamens in there. So I've got some of the heartfelt stamens that I can put in the centre of my flowers. I do believe we have got stamens on the website again.
Yes, I think we would somewhere.
So just take a look. So what I'm doing with this is, because I want to get my stamens through, I'm taking my craft knife. Okay, so
could you use your piercing tool?
You could, but I want to make it a little bit bigger than
good idea.
My piercing tool would do. So I'm just going around, look, and even if my petal breaks, which you probably will find it will on the smaller ones, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you're just going to pop a hole in each one of those. Now, depending on what style of magnolia you want to create, you will use different sort of amounts of petals. So for this one, didn't get my hole in there enough, right? So even if it splits, look, what I'm doing is just putting my stamens in the centre, and I'm just squeezing that together. Okay, then I'm going to take my glue gun, look, my glue gun, and this is a nice clean glue gun that my friend Lorraine brought me.
Is this the new one?
This is the new one, but I know, but look, it's getting messy already.
Oh.
So I'm just going to pop some glue around the bottom of there, and once that's slightly dry, as it's cooling off, I just kind of wipe away some. Okay, so that would call that, you'd say that's a bud. Okay, so if you just want buds, you would leave it at that.
These also look like I only know them as ballerinas. Fuchsias.
Fuchsias, there's a lot of different flowers that you could actually use to make, using these stamps and dies. So popping that one round again. So I'm doubling that up. And again, I'm just going to take my glue gun, just pop that around the tip. And then I'm going to take the next size. So I'm doing it, these ones, with the stamped image faced upwards. Okay. I'm just going to do that. I get absolutely covered in glue, look. So then, I've got my hole there. Just going to pop that through. Just bring it down. So then you've got a slightly bigger magnolia. And you could stop there, or you could keep going. So you could pop another one the same size, or you could go for the bigger one and make a larger magnolia. So just pop that in, which it doesn't want to go in. It will go in. And you can be quite ruthless with your flowers. You know, if I'm using about a 240 GSM paper, and just works really well. So you can see I'm not being that gentle with it, am I?
No, you're being quite
rough. Quite rough with it. And there you have your sweet magnolia.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And one thing, that didn't take you long to do, but the impact
It
it has, once you've die cut it out and you've put it through your
Yeah.
mould, it works really, really well.
It does. I'll just show you a few more that I've made. So I've got a lemon one
Nice.
with like a green tinge to it. I've got a purple one. So on this one, I've just used 2 layers of the bud, but absolutely gorgeous. And then I've got one that I've put on a wire there, look,
Does it
to create
matter
a bigger.
what ink you use to stamp? Because obviously we can, obviously on one of those I could see like a pinky ink that you sort of stamp
Yes.
out with. Obviously if you went in black, it's going to give you a totally different look.
It will
in and your
completely
greys and
give you a
things like that.
different look. I've kind of used a mixture of dark purple. I've done some pale green ones here, look.
Oh, okay.
Because magnolias are really quite a delicate flower. They're like a wax flower as well. They're quite thick. But you can create lots of different looks just by using different inks.
They are absolutely stunning, and there is so much you can do with them. Remember, once you get the entire collection, you can be creating cards just using the mats and layers that you've already got at home. You can go, look at the sparkle on these flowers. Now, these are going to take you all the way through the year. These are something that's not going to date. So these are a little bit flatter. They've still been run through the machine itself, so they've still been run through. But look at the detail that you're getting. Now, once again, using your ball tool, you're going to get exactly the same detail with these. Look at these. How exquisite does that look? Just trailing down. Using the branches as well and adding the buds to the branches. So you get your guide on the branch and you just add to your cards itself. Then you've also got cards like these. Once again, depending on the colours that you do them in, all depends on how it goes together. But you could go from large. I love this one. Look at that. That's nice. That is absolutely beautiful using the paper pad that you've got there as well. And it also shows, look, 2-dimensional. Nothing really works, but then it really works down here, but it still pulls it all together and everything works really, really well. I adore them. Then, I only got a few more. Then we've got things like this. This is using the bouquet now. So you see that with that bouquet that you've got there, adding your buds and your blooms to the bouquet so it looks like it's opening out, or you could do trails. These are the sorts of cards that you could do for any occasion. And I've said that a lot lately because everything really works and you want value for money. I'm going to throw it out there. If you're spending 3 payments of £37.31, you want to get value for money. Some of this is over £100. You want to get £100 worth of wear out of it. I'm with you all the way. And if you can only use it for birthdays, well, there you go. Well done. But you don't want to just use it for birthdays. With this, you can use it for birthdays. You can use it for just a note card. You can use it for anniversaries, which would look lovely. You imagine sending cards like these for anniversaries would be absolutely stunning. There is so much that you can do. But you could also change that. Take out the happy birthday, dull the tones down or go with the bright colours. You could also do sympathy. You could also go down your sympathy. It can go with anything. Flowers never date. These are not something you're going to get home this month. Next month, you think, well, I can't use them no more. They're out of date. You add a bit of snow to them, a bit of glitter, a bit of gold, a bit of that. You can go Christmassy. You pull it all back and you go bright colours. You can go summer. You pull them back again and you go your oranges and your browns. Yes, they're not around in the Octobers and the fall, but you could still use them for the fall that you already go. And remember, which way? You spend £25, you can get your £5 off. So this will then be even lower. £28 today and a few pennies on your first flexible payment. Then your next 2 flexible payments will be £33.58 today. Well, in a month's time and a month after that. Over 20% of the stock has already gone. 604925 is your item number. You are getting a full set. Should we actually show you the dies and stamps this time? So you get 3 die sets. We'll show you the stamps first so you can see the size of the stamps you're getting. These are big old stamps that you are getting. Love this underneath and look at the plumage and the buds that you're getting in there. That has got wedding card, Mother's Day written all over it. Literally stamp and colour, and you are good to go that you've got there as well. Absolutely love all of these that you have here. From that, you're also getting the die as well. So you get the die to cut it out. From this one, we'll now move to this. So you're getting the stamps and dies, but once again, look at the stamps that you are getting in here. So these are your buds that you're getting. But I reckon if you were clever enough, this one here, obviously it's meant to go that way, but you could have these trailing up if you wanted to as well and started doing a scene of it this way. Just change the colours. And you also get the dies to cut them all out. Last but no means least, you also get your petals and your leaves in here. Let me show you the stamps first. So these are the stamps. So you're getting all 3 sizes. Large, medium and small is what you're getting. Small, medium, large. It's up to you how you look at it. And you get your 2 leaves as well. Along with your leaves, you're also getting the dies to cut them out. And then not only do you get this, you also get your mould. So your mould's going to make it all 3D. It's going to bring it to life. It's going to add the energy. It's going to add the impact to that card that you want to do. And look how many you can run through there. But if you're thinking, well, that's all well and good, but how about whenever I don't want to stop something around? You haven't got to. Start using your mop-ups. Cut them out and just pop your mop-ups in there. Use the dies and you're going to start getting different colours on the flowers. But then if you're thinking, Adam, this is all well and good, but I've only just started. I only got my first water brush last week and now you want me to make cards with all 3D models. You've got your paper pad. Your paper pad is here. Just cut them out with the dies first of all, put them into your mould, and everything will be done for you. You've even got backs of your cards in there as well. You've got your backs of your cards. You've got your 12x12s, your 8x8s, your 6x6s. Everything is ready for you. In that 24 double-sided pad, 12x12, 2 sheets of each design is what you'll also get as well. So much that you get in here. I touched nothing. I touched nothing. If you wanted to have a little go, 604925 is your item. You also get the bag. I can show you the bag. I've got it here. Let me empty mine out because mine's full. Let me show you my bag. There is my bag. You get this as well. Everything comes in this bag, so it keeps it all nice and safe. So if you haven't got a craft room, everything comes in your little bag. Right then, should we go back over for another demo why I resort? I think we should. I didn't touch a thing.
He didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch anything.
Right, so we're going to make a card. Now, I'm going to use that stamp set, which has the bouquet and that gorgeous kind of arched floral in there. So you have got the inspiration on the front of your packaging as well. So as you can see, it just gives you a little bit of a guide on how you can colour it in. But I'm going to show you a really easy, quick way of colouring in using your daubers. Now, I'm using some Memento inks. I'm using sort of like water-based ink. So the ink that I've stamped with is a archival ink, which means it's a permanent ink. Okay. But just look how clever and how quick you can colour in using your daubers, even getting in to the smaller spaces in that stamp. So I'm just blending in, going from the tip again to get that a little bit deeper in there. So I start off with doing all the greenery first. So we'll go on to this one because I want to. And it is just so easy and so quick. And as I say, it gives it a really nice kind of soft effect. And if you're not into doing sort of colouring but you really like the idea of using stamps and dies, using the daubers is a great way to get that colour in there. So I've got a couple of leaves there, so just blend in. But as you can see, I'm kind of using the tip there. A couple of more leaves here. So I'm literally just going around in kind of circular motions just to catch that colour, and I'm moving my die cut around as I colour.
It's the precision you don't think you can get that much precision with your daubers, but literally just using the smaller tip of the end.
And you can go in with a deeper colour as well. So I'm going in with like quite a limey colour green.
Love it.
But then you could go in with a slightly different colour green, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's have a look.
I've only just realised as well that actually in the kits, not only do you get all this goodness of the dies, the stamps, the 12x12 paper pad and your mould, you also get a full set of instructions to make a card.
Yes, you have. You've got the inspiration sheet to be able to create that absolutely stunning card there that one of the Heartfelt design team have created.
So what you think is just packaging, which I thought it was until it fell on the floor and it fell over, is a full set of instructions. I just thought it was pretty packaging.
It's got a list of all the items there that they've used. So I can see there that they've used some of the decorative gateway dies from a few months back. They've used the magnolia flowers. Inside, what have we got inside the card?
I love it.
I was just asking what we've got inside the card.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, and then they've used some paper and a happy birthday die.
Nice. Sorry, I just realised that. I just thought, well, it's a bit of extra. You get a bit extra for your money. Like, gift that keeps on giving.
Just got everything in there. So if you want to go in and add a slightly darker green, I'm using the same dauber and just going in with those edges. I'm using my glass mat again, just as like a, what do you call it? I can't think what you call it. A palette.
Yeah. Like
a paint palette. And then I'm not then putting too much colour down. So I'll do exactly the same with this one. You would not believe if I said to you, colour that in, you would look at it and you'd think, no way. But just look at the precision you are getting there with your daubers. Just blend that in. And then we've got the magnolia flowers that I want to colour. So I'm going in with that same colour that I coloured the flowers in earlier. So it's like a kind of a bright pinkish. So again, dabbing my dauber and taking some of the colour off. If you're not 100% sure, use some scrap paper and just see how deep that is. And then going in exactly the same, but blending it down to get that colour in. Oh, I've missed a leaf there, look. Missed two leaves, actually. And then with the tip of that dauber, just gently blend. Got a bud there. See just how pretty and delicate you can get the colour in using the dauber.
And even if you
took
the two like you're doing here and you snipped one up and you started to do a bit of decoupage and things like that on the other one, you could really start building these up really well.
You could build them up, as you say, you can cut them up, snip them up. There's a lot of versatility in them, but they're so pretty.
One of my favourite collections.
And they work so well with those decorative die, the gateway dies that we had a couple of months ago because of the actual shape of these. And blending that in, then if you want to add a bit more shading, add a bit more colour. Just be very gentle. I'm hardly touching the paper.
I reckon as well you
Just
could
enough.
elongate the sides and make it into like an arch.
Sorry, what was that?
I reckon you could elongate the sides and make the songs like an archway.
You could, yeah.
Like wedding cards and stuff, and put a little gate in the middle.
I think the Magnolia collection is actually a beautiful collection to use for weddings.
I think it's one of my favourites.
I did actually Google, or research, should I say, because all flowers have meanings.
What does magnolia mean?
I can't remember, but I think purity. Purity, and there's something else that I can't think what it was. But
we'll have a look. Someone's going to ask Jeeves now for us.
It is absolutely perfect for weddings.
We're going to jump on Yahoo and Bing. Mobility, perseverance, and love of nature. Well, I think I'm a magnolia.
There you go. Look how quick I've just coloured those in.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
Just lift that up.
That's stunning.
Okay, but you could, if you wanted, use one from the paper pad. Okay, so you've got the ones from the paper pad and ones that we've coloured in.
That's why I get jealous now that Nick is colouring in.
But then, of course, you can use your felt tips, you can use your alcohol markers, you can use your watercolours, you could use paints, pencils, whatever you like. So, with my card, so I am just going to layer these up. These are some decorative dies from Heartfelt that we launched, I think this was last year actually, that go with any collection. So I've got my Miri card, and then I've got a decorative die here. You can see I've used some of the papers from the paper pad, so you could use them alongside your decorative dies. Just layering that up.
That's nice.
Now adding my foam tape. Added some glitter. I really went to town there, look.
Oh.
Using the papers from the paper pad, and this one from the paper pad again, and then I've stamped a happy birthday sentiment on. So that one is going to go there, and then I'm going to take my two florals, and I have double stamped because I made a mistake on my stamping, so don't think that I've coloured the wrong side. And then what I'm going to do is take my flower shaping tool and just go around in the centre, and that's just going to add some dimension to my wreath. It's not a wreath yet, it will be, because I'm actually going to join them together. Just bring them
Remember, if you want your flower shaping form tool, if you want your tool, your deluxe flower shaping kit tool, you'll get £5 off today as well. Get it while you can, £29.99, but because you're spending over £25, you can get that £5 credited back to you. I'll give you £5 off that price just by typing in the promo code LAUNCH5, as we are today the brand new craft store. The same old shenanigans, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
We're still the same though, isn't we?
But you can see how now I've got choices on where I'm going to put these. I could even do one up there and one down there. I'm actually going to stick with that. So I'm going to take my glue gun, but because I've already added dimension, I can just use a little bit of glue, and then I'm going to just lift that up slightly so it lifts off of the page. And again with this one, if it wants to come out, just 3 blobs of glue, and bring that down there, and again lift that up so it's adding dimension. And then I've got some beautiful flowers now. Oops, just dropped my glue gun. So if you want, you can actually colour the stem there, and you've got a stem so they will dangle, or you could trim that off, which is what I'm going to do on this particular one, and just add
that's nice.
your flowers. Just trim that off.
No dangle.
Got a dangler there, so I've got two slightly different pinks there, and then I've got one there in the deeper pink. And once they've stuck, then you can have a little play with the petals. If you want to lift some of those up. There you have a gorgeous magnolia card.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that.
How beautiful does that look? Absolutely stunning. And if you want to be creating these, and that's just what, that is literally just one stamp that we've used. We've used one of the stamps and obviously some of the leaves as well. We've not even touched on anything else, and almost a quarter of the stock now has already gone of your one-day special. This is your brand new Heartfelt Creations Sweet Magnolia I Want It All collection. I Want It All basically means you getting everything that we've got. Right, I've got 3 minutes to cram through this. Let's start with your paper pad. This is your 12 by 12 paper pad that you're getting here. 24 double-sided sheets, two sheets of each design is what you're getting in there. And we all know Heartfelt. You get more than a paper pad with Heartfelt. You get a full kit, so you get die-cut elements in there. You get paper pads, so you can really go to town with these. Then we're also looking at your dies and stamps that we get here as well. All corresponding, so no more fussy cutting if you don't want a fussy cut, because you get the stamps and you also get the dies as well. And then, last but no means least, you get your flower shaping mould, which gives you the curvature, which gives you the sense of realness with these flowers as well, which we absolutely adore. 3 flexible payments on this as well if you're a Freedom member of £33.58. But I'll take that cost down by another £5 today as well. I will take your £5 off your first flexible payment. Anything over £25 from now until Monday at 6 o'clock. You can use it as many times as you like. Just use the promo code down here, launch5. You can only use it 1 per transaction, obviously. So become a Freedom member first, and then there'll be no P&P. So you can use it as many times as you want. Once it ticks over 25 quid, bang, put it in again, launch 5. Once it goes over 25 quid, take another £10, take another £5 off. You can really build up your stash with this little code as well. 604925 is your item number for all this. We've only got a minute and a half left.
That's gone really quick.
Where's this hour gone?
I have no idea.
What have you got at 8 o'clock?
What have I got?
What you got coming on demo-wise?
I'm going to show you again how to create your magnolias. Slightly different, so we're going to be creating a slightly different shape of magnolia. We'll do some more colouring with our daubers, and then we will put together a card.
I love it. Love it. We've had a poem.
A poem?
We're finishing with a poem.
Who's sent us a poem?
She's sending quite a lot of these in now.
Okay.
I think she's, well, I don't know. It says...
She's a poet.
I'll stop there. She's a poet. I like her, though. I'm welcoming the craft store with our Adam here in charge, with his fab Heartfelt Creations and the paper pad so large. I'm a very pink girl. I think Adam likes pink too.
Yeah.
So we'll both get on together the crafting show to view. I love the stunning petals. The backings are divine. Stunning tags plus much more. I need to make with mine. My hubby's sat beside me and watching what I buy, so I'll wait until he walks the dog and order my own my.
Love it, absolutely love it. That is brilliant.
Well done, Dot. But I think the
you.
second paragraph about pink, I think you're totally wrong. Not going to lie. I don't know where you got that from. Thank you, Nikki, my love.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
See you
Always
soon.
a pleasure to be with you as well. Don't go anywhere. I'm up the next hour. See you then. Oh, I love this woman at the back. Look, just picking up gilding flakes. She's not even put any glue down. Nothing. I thought we got rid of her and all. Made to surprise sweets and treats up next. Do not miss it. What is she doing?
To celebrate the launch of the craft store, tune in for our fantastic launch weekend offer. Welcome to the craft store, your home of everything crafts.
Did Did you know you can watch the Craft Store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Craft Store app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Craft Store app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect it to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do this, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type the Craft Store into the search bar and this will take you to the Craft Store app. All you need to do now is select download and remember it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select the apps from the menu that appears. Scroll to the Craft Store app and then press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to the Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
Hi, my name is Blanche Siegmann. I'm the owner of the company La Blanche. The company La Blanche is a crafting company located in Germany. For over 20 years, I'm designing and selling stamps, paper crafting products and home decoration. As a passionate crafter myself, I make sure all our products are of highest quality and easy to use. We produce a whole range of products. We produce paper products. We have also shrink sleeves for your jars, glasses. We have home decoration products, paints and wall decals. Everything, the whole range of crafting we produce for you. I hope you enjoy watching us and crafting with La Blanche.
Yes, indeed, a very good evening to you. I hope you are well. If you are just joining us, maybe this is your first day with us, you are in for a treat. First of all, welcome to the Craft Store, the brand new home of everything crafty. Arts, hobbies, everything you need is all now here. But the best thing about this, as it is the launch hour, well, it's not the launch. It launched this morning, but it's the launch for me. We'll spend £25. I will give you £5 off. Let's walk and talk. So, what are we talking about when we talk about these? We are talking about mechanism cards that look difficult to make. I'm going to throw it out there. You know me, I wear my heart on my sleeve, I'll say it as it is. They look really, really difficult. And when you look at them, you open them, you close them. Literally, I've been standing here just before we went on Skype, so everyone could see me, opening and close going, well, how does it actually work? Because you've got bits that glue in, you've got bits that... It's really simple. But what you need is the right tools for the job. And I've said this all along. So what you need is and it's very rare I say the word need, but you need the larger bundle for the sheer fact we had many sellouts with Jalis early in the early hour. If you want to go for the dies on their own, they have now sold out, okay? The big set of dies has now sold out. The shutter card dies, that is gone. The only way of getting it is for going for the large bundle, but you are going to use everything in this large bundle. But before we go into it in more detail, let's hand over to the lady herself, the lady who knows more about all this, more than me, anyway. It's our Sam. Evening, Sam, are you there?
Hey, hi Adam, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you.
I absolutely adore this collection. It is right up my street for the sheer fact it's fun, first of all, and it can also be used for so many occasions. You can go from the youngest all the way to the oldest and everything in between.
Yeah, it will suit any occasion, like you said, all ages, male, female, it doesn't matter. You could have baby reveals, we were saying, you could have wedding invitations in there, all sorts.
You really can. There's so much you can do when you get this collection. Right, let's go through the collection bit by bit. Now, the details on the screen are for the large collection. Remember, that's £79.93. So you can take £5 off the Flexi payments as well. Launch 5 will get you £5 off that. First of all, let's start at the top and we'll work our way down, shall we? We've got the stamp sets. These are beautiful. These would be nice. If you want these on their own, by the way, the details are at the bottom of the screen. These would be nice for your journals, for your planners, for your photo albums, where you can just stamp and have a little bit of fun. Summer is coming. Summer is around the corner. So how nice would these, that family holiday down the beach or that walk in the park, and you've got these stamps next to it, little quirky stamps with the sweets and the lollipops. These are all sweets that we all know and love. They're all sweet. They're all sweet classics. They really are. Keep calm and eat sweets. That should be my motto. I'm not a chocolate fan. Oh, but I love a sweet. Oh, I love a good flump. Oh, where I wouldn't be on a Sunday night.
I wasn't sure whether to say flump or not. I didn't know if it was copyright, so I didn't say it earlier.
Sam, with me, my love, you say it as it is and I'll take the blame. Sometimes,
okay, flump it is.
Other marshmallows are available, but I can't think of any now, so flump.
No, I can't either.
But it is though, Sam, isn't it? The stamp, just the stamps alone, it brings back nostalgia, it brings back childhood memories.
Yeah, I was saying to Janice earlier when I was making these cards, it just reminded me of when I used to go to my local corner shop and get the pick a mix, and I used to always put a few extras in there and just say I had like 20p's worth when really there was maybe 25 or 30p. So I was a bit of a rebel, but it did bring back my childhood days.
I must say, just to go, I don't condole the stealing. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put that out there. Flump I'm fine with, but now we've pushed a boundary. Pushed a boundary with stealing. No, but it's true. We all used to do it. You can't do it anymore. Getting a Freddo frog for 2p, 15p now in my shop. Anyway, but I love these. I really, really love them. I really do. There's so much you can do with them. 27 stamps is what you're getting in total. Nostalgia, kids' parties, things like that. These are really little goodie bags I do all them for. Then you've got the paper pad as well. Now this is really, really nice. Shall we pick them? Oh yeah, I've got one here. I'll use this one and I'll just put it back. This is a stunning paper bag. So you're getting 24 sheets, 8x8, 180 GSM. So we're sort of talking sort of mould construction weight that you're getting in here. But look at these. These are absolutely beautiful. Now, Sam, I didn't see the show earlier. I saw it briefly. With the paper pad itself, can we still use it for all our techniques? Is it that sort of paper where we can still put all our techniques and throw everything at it?
Yeah, I made a few 3D projects because I just wanted to show that you can make the card using the papers and then have a matching gift bag or gift box. And that's a few of those samples that I've sent in. It works really well. It's just that right way. It's 180 GSM. So, but if anything, it feels a bit more personally. I think it's more like 200.
It does feel that when I read the front of the thing, I think it does feel things like this. This is so amazing. This just takes me back to your sprinkles and your fab lollipops. That's what it reminds me of. It literally reminds me of your lollipops. Then you've got this, where if I hold up this, you can see we're now talking construction. So how to start making these boxes, fill them with popcorn, fill them with kids, movie nights in. A lot of people these days have now done home movies and things like that, home cinemas in their garden. They've built outdoor bars and TVs. So now, yes, Ask Scott and Fee do home movie nights. They do it all the time. So bringing stuff like this in and doing it with the kids and start bringing in your popcorn in your home, you are having that family time. It's absolutely beautiful. Then we move down to the cards themselves. This is the magic. For the sheer fact, let me show you how this works. So you get the card itself. Nice little card, lovely little card. But as you open it, you get that shutter on the inside. These are beautiful. They really, really are stunning cards. But Sam, I'm going to play devil's advocate and I'm going to sit on the fence with this one. Are they hard to make?
No, not at all. Excuse me. No, they're not. Once you get familiar with your dies and what works for what bit, it's very straightforward.
Absolutely, because you could have them this way as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you. If you've got like a camera stamp or anything like that, I bet you could make them work for like camera shutters and things. It works really, really well. Then we move on to the little set of dies that you've got in here. Now, these little set of dies, once again, are absolutely stunning for your mats and layers that you're getting, because look at all of these. You're getting all your little sweets in there, which I adore. Even this one. Right, the smallest of detail is what I adore, and I don't know if it was intended this way, but it's the way I see it. If you die cut this out of brown cardstock, cut the ends off, you got a hot dog.
I didn't see that. I thought you were going to do the humbug.
No, literally.
But now I can see the hot dog. Yes, I can see it.
You cut your ends off, you got a little hot dog in there. You can have that one for free. I don't take any charge. Things like this, like your pizza. That you've got in there as well. Then you've got your wheels. Bunting, always handy to have your bunting. Even simple ones like these. I absolutely adore this for Valentine's Day, because you're going to get all the small hearts because out there to use for shaker cards and things like that. Then you've got all your sweets up here. Once again, cut one of the wrappers off. You got yourself a fish.
If you want.
Value for money, Sam. It's all about value for money. Cut the ends off. You got yourself a little bun, a little loaf. If you wanted to.
I can see the fish now. Now you said it, I can see the fish.
If you want me part of your design team, I'm very reasonable.
Well, we said this last time, didn't we? And
we
so
did.
You're full of them today.
And I'm still waiting for the email. £79.93 is what you're looking at for this. But remember, you can take £5 off that price by using Launch 5, and I'll take £5 off the front for you. And not only are you getting that, you're also getting your embossing folder as well. Well done, Han. You're also getting your embossing folder. I love this embossing folder because it just adds elements to your card is what you're looking at. So it adds the elements. It just gives you that beautiful background that you really, really need, that you'll never really know that's there, but then gloss over it with your inks and things. It's absolutely stunning. £39.97, 978228 is your item number. If you did want to take £5 off, though, that first Flexi would be £37.47. £37.47 today will get you everything that you see here. And the only way of getting the dies now is by going for that complete collection. But it's well worth it. I absolutely adore it. I really, really do. 978228 is your item number. That is the square one. Now, if you want rectangles, we've got this one as well. I love this one. This is the Baked Goods collection now. So you get the same stamps in here. You get the same paper pad in here as well. But your dies and your embossing slightly change on this one. So we've seen the stamps in the paper pad because that's the same in the other kit. Let's move down to the machine itself, the actual workhorse that's going to give you everything you get. This sold out individually. What is this now going to do, though? It's now going to open up a whole new world. Oh, I'm like Aladdin. For the sheer fact, look at what you're getting here. So now, look at these. But not only can you do one, I think this is really clever, you can now do two. Ooh. So you can now have, these are amazing. So this could be a card for a birthday, and you'd like, congratulations on your 21st, there's £10 in the post. So there's a little gift voucher or something. But there could be so much more, like little hints and clues. I'm a big fan of doing clues for birthdays, so you don't just give a gift at the start of the morning. You stretch it over a day, just because it makes it look more. But you string it over the day itself, and you still give little hints and clues of where they go. Buy your time to see if they actually like it, and if they're not, you've still got time to change it. But what you're also getting is you're getting the dies. Now, once again, there is so many dies that you are getting here. Now, Sam, do these dies, by the looks of it, do these dies correspond with the stamps that we're getting in the kit?
Yeah, so within that die set is the dies for both of the stamp sets, and you can see they're really easy to match up. I'm just looking at them, I can work out, you know, the gingerbread man, the different lollies, the different sweet sizes, even the cake. So they are easy for you to match up.
You flump. Love them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you could also use these for other things as well. I'm thinking things like these ones. I know they're sweets, but once again, think outside the box. You crafters are really clever people. I know you are. You could also use it as a things like trees, quirky trees and stuff. Like you do them in green and things like that. You could really go quite quirky with them. Plus, you also get your circles, which are also handy to have for your mats and layers. Literal simple things like you can, because they are amazing dies, and you can tell by instantly looking at them, you can tell what they are. You could simply just cut out the cupcake and use that on the front. You don't have to stamp if you don't want to. You know that these are sweets down the bottom. Absolutely. You know this is a candy cane that you could use at Christmas if you so wish. But not only do you get that, you also get these as well. Look at these. You get the bunting, you get the fork. You also get the cake that cuts in and out, because that cake is in 3 sections, which I absolutely love. So it's not one whole cake. You can do it in 3 different layers, should you so wish. Then you also get sort of like your little mandalas that you've got running through there. Then you've got your biscuits. Oh, party ring, jammy dodger and a cow biscuit. Love them. Then you've got your candle to put on top of your cake. Then you've also got everything else to cut it out. I love the collections. I really, really do. I'm a massive fan of these collections. I've been looking at them all day, knowing I had this show coming up, thinking I cannot wait. And I've been flicking through the samples. Something else to look at, though, is your embossing folder. We've not finished yet. You thought I'd finished. No, no, no. You also get your embossing folder in there. These are amazing. Frostings in there, sweet biscuit, desserts, yum, delicious, icing, chocolate treats. Love them. Love them, love them. The embossing folders just adds that touch of detail to everything. Debbie's emailed in. She says, great to see the new collection, Sam. They're really sweet.
Oh, you're very sweet too, Debbie. Thank you.
And she loves the biscuit dies as well. Thank you for your email, Debbie. They are absolutely amazing. Jump to the website. Everything is on the website for you. Thecraftstore.com is where you're going now. All depends how posh we are. Is it the craft store or the craft store? I say craft. Thecraftstore.com is what you're looking at as well. Everything on here. Some of them are individually, but some of them have sold out. Right then, Sam, are you ready all for a demo?
I'm just flipping my camera.
Oh, okay, not a problem. We can film. Look at the website for see in fact the 7-day savers on there as well. Not only have you got this show on there, you've got tape runners that's on there. So you got your double-sided 90 meters in total. What else we got on there? You got your pink ink art box, pick and mix, choose any 2. Julie Hickey, she's here next week. She's actually in. Well, she's not in the building. She's on Skype. Our Julie is on via the world of Skype. She'll be back on the show to get those stamps, beautiful Julie Hickey stamps. But I'd also get the sweet stamps as well. I want these. It's very rare I say that as well. I want these. I want them. I want them a lot. I really, really do. Right then, let's go over live. I don't know, where are you from, Sam? Where are we coming live from?
In Plymouth, down in Devon.
Oh, a lovely part of the world, down in Plymouth.
Yes.
Let's go live to Plymouth for a cracking little demonstration.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 6x6. I started with the 5x7 on the earlier show. So I also want to show you the little lollipops in the addition. So these are the lollipops that you can make up. I'm going to be adding those onto the cards, and then also I've just die cut some of the sweets, and I've stamped some of the lollipops. So we'll get to that in a moment. So the 6x6 is a deconstructed card. So this will fit through a standard die cutting machine. So you'll get these 2 largest dies. I always say when you get your dies, kind of lay them all out first and get familiar with them. You'll see a lot of them will nest together. So these ones here, they're more, it's slightly off square shape. So they will fit perfectly together. The largest one is the main back of the card, and then the next size is your mat layer. So you'll see here, I'll bring this one in instead. So that's the large one, and then I've just stuck the white already on top. Then you'll want to cut yourself your center panel, which is the piece that will have the aperture cut and we'll be pulling out our shutters from, and that's these two here. So you'll see the blue one is the large one, and then again the smaller one there. These will then cut your different apertures, and they're also for the belly band. So I've already done that, but I'm going to take out these bits. I'll talk through that in a moment. Then on the back side here, you'll want to cut 2 of your shutter. So I've got mine already in the yellow colour there. This is your belly band, so you'll want to cut 2 of those. Again, these tutorials will be up on the site for, I think it's 90 days. I will also have them on my own YouTube channel as well, which is Mixed Up Crafts. So if anybody does want to obviously sit down and when they've got theirs go through it, then I will have videos up for you. Then you'll also want your doors. So I've got these 2 here, which is the white in the white card, and that's this die here, and it's got the score line and then that tab end, and then you'll see I've put the matte die inside that as well. So once you get familiar with them, then you'll know exactly what's what. So I've already gone ahead and stuck a lot down because it was speed crafting in the earlier show to get these all in. So what I've done with the matte layers here is I've already gone ahead and I've embossed using the 6x6 embossing folder in the pink there, and then on the other side I've used the sprinkles for my decoration. Okay, so first of all we want to construct the card. So you just want to fold and burnish. You've gone really quiet, Adam. Am I still, can you hear me?
No, you're still there. I'm just watching. I'm literally, I love this collection. I'm really fascinated in how it all works. I am still here, do not worry. Okay, so you want to add some glue down your tab here, just all the way along. Oh, and then it always comes out too much at the end. Get rid of that. And then just hug it. One side will be shorter than the other, which is how you want it to be. So you just want to make sure you get the right one lined up. So, and just make sure you stick it when it wraps around, like so. And then we'll get this one here. Again, just fold and burnish. Use my bone folder there. Okay, and again, just add some glue along the side. Now I've got a nice idea that I thought of just before the other show, to use this as having 4 of these doors on it. So that will be something to look out for over on my channel in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. I've thought it up, but I haven't put it into practice yet. So I think it will all work, but it's kind of, it's nice that this is a deconstructed gatefold because you're able to do some more things with it. So how would 4 doors work?
Well, I'm not telling you.
Okay. That's the end of that conversation.
I didn't mean it like that. Basically, the thought is that I'm going to have 2 more up here. And it's going to kind of be like when you open the top of a box, and I'm thinking about putting it onto a 3D project with a shutter. So kind of like going down that camera route that you were saying, but it won't be a camera.
Well, you can't use the camera route, that's mine.
You've taken that one. Okay, so next you want to choose your aperture size. So I'm going to take the small square.
Sam, can you just push the finished card just up slightly? You're just under all our L's. Keep going up, up. Stop. Beautiful, thank you.
Yep. Okay. So I've got this one, and we want to cut it out of here. Now you can go obviously on a diamond orientation or square. I'm going to go square today, because I want this frame around it. So I'm just going to bring it down. Make sure you've got equal amounts either side. Get some tape. Oh yeah, I forget we've got all the banners and everything there.
Will these dies cut through both of these cardstock? What cardstock are you using?
Yeah, so I said this earlier. This is a 300 GSM and this is a 240. And it cut through, no problems at all. So I'm just going to show you now. Bit of that one.
It's like a 540 you're cutting through.
I know. I did wonder. I thought to myself, is it going to go through? I'm just putting a sheet of copy paper over the top. It just protects because it's white cardstock. You don't want to get any marks on it.
Top tip.
Sorry for the shaky. It's on my camera phone. So usually I've got my camcorder set up when I do my normal videos, but this one's suspended just above me, so you might get the odd wobble. Okay, there you can see it's just cut through perfectly, and I didn't use any shims or anything, so but I'll leave all that for now. Anyway, so then you want to lay this back down, and you just want to make sure you've got it centered again. And with a pencil, you want to mark off.
Push it up for me, Sam.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. You just want to mark the area. So now we can stamp in this section. So I'm going to grab my stamping platform. And we need to choose a sentiment from the stamp set. So it's got happy birthday on the front, on the belly band, Adam. So what do you want me to stamp inside?
So it's got happy birthday on the front.
Yes, you've got have a sweet birthday, you're so sweet, keep calm and eat the sweets. And then that's it, 'cause it's happy birthday and it's not a home sweet home card.
All right. Keep calm and eat sweets, please.
Sorry, am I sounding a bit bossy?
No, it's Adam, take a pic, but you can't have these ones.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I'm like. Come on, you choose, but you can't have this, this or this. Okay. That's all in place, so let's get that one as my...
So, Sam, have these stamps been made to the right size to fit with the cards, the apertures in the cards themselves?
Yeah, so they will all fit inside. The only one that's just comes out the edges is the birthday cake, but I've still put it in. It still looks nice. So, but yeah, they're all fit within those spaces. Okay, so that will do. Take all that away. And then what we can do now is grab this one, and I'm going to grab my strips of foam here. So I've just got 2. You don't have to use foam, but it does help to just lift it slightly, just so your shutter can kind of slide under a bit easier. So I'm just running.
Would you be able to?
Yeah.
Brace yourself, here we go. Every guest is the same now. When you go, here he goes again. Would you be able to do a shaker card in the same way? So as the doors open, you'd have a piece of acetate underneath, and you could still shake it, do you think?
You could. I would just put another layer of foam. Okay. So you'd have another layer. Yeah, it probably would work well. Yeah, I'll try it, let you know.
Thank you very much.
Also, you want to rub out your pencil marks, which I forgot to do, but that's fine. You're not really going to see it once these pieces go in. So with your shutter...
Oh, here we go, the technical bit.
You just want to make sure one goes under and one goes over. Doesn't matter on which side, but as long as one's under and one's over. I've already ran some double-sided tape on the tab sides there, so just fold and burnish them. And then you're going to slide this under here. And you want to make sure that the centre there is in the middle of that square, or whatever size it is, but just have a tiny little gap, the smallest gap. It just means that over time, when you do close it, it's not going to ever like kind of buckle and maybe like tear. So just give it a little gap and just make sure that's in the middle. So I think I'm happy with that there. And I can see it's lined up nicely with the coloured cardstock there as well. So I'm just going to put some pressure down in the middle so I can take my tape off, and then I'm just going to close that side, and then again just take that off and close that one. And you can use liquid glue if you want, but now you'll see you get your shutter. And then I just like to burnish those again, and that'll give you that really nice smooth finish. Then with the original aperture size, I went through again and I cut this, and you'll see you get that really nice detail in the frame, which is a little bit different. So I'm just going to actually run a little bit, actually, I'm just going to pop a bit of glue around there instead. And then you just lay your frame down like so. Make sure none of that's going to stick. There we go. And then we can decorate. So I've got here the lollipops. So I now start singing the what's that Lollipop Kid song? What am I singing that movie from?
My boy lollipop.
No, the Lollipop Kid, the Lollipop Kid. What's it from?
Wizard of Oz.
Oh my God, Wizard of Oz, yeah, that's it.
The lollipop. We are the lollipop kid. That one.
Oh, he's really creepy, yeah.
All right. Don't talk about our Yannis like that. He's all right, really.
Okay, and then pop that one there. And then this one just in the middle. And then we've got some of our flumps. So we can have, you could put them on there, but it might catch ever so slightly. You kind of really want to keep that quite clear. They kind of maybe get a bit lost on this
paper. That could be like the twister. We are stepping on so many toes this evening with this. But that could be one of them twister ice lollies.
Yes, actually, yeah, I know, yeah, definitely.
Because if you do it in the green and the green and white.
Yeah. No, it could work. And then you've got your belly band, so I'm just going to fold over the tabs there, add your glue, pop that one on that side there.
I've just got lollipop going through my head.
There's quite a few lollipop songs. I can think of them.
I can't even think of that one.
No, I had another one earlier. It's going to bug me now. I might think of it in a minute.
If it comes to you, just shout it out. Doesn't matter what we're doing, just shout it out.
Okay. So there's your belly band, and that will now wrap around the card. So if you've got any bulk, that we've given you enough room so it would hold that. And then this is using the addition sets, so the same where the lollipops are. I've die cut 2 of them and just offset them, so it gives you this different effect. So it's all the hearts just kind of laid over each other. And I've just stamped 2 of the sweets there and put some of the glossy accents on. And then I'm just going to put some glue, pop that there. And then I didn't get around, there wasn't really room for those sweets. I guess I could put maybe one. Let's pop that one there. I'll stick the other one on there in a minute. But there you go. That is your 6x6 shutter card.
I love it.
I love the sound.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
It is. It's amazing. But to look at them, and obviously I've got them here in the studio. To look at them, it's the detail that you've got in here. It all works together. This is one of the kits that once you get home, you don't need anything else apart from a die machine. That's all you need with this. That's all you need. But if you're just going to use the stamps on their own, maybe you're going for the stamps on their own. A lot of you are going for the stamps on their own. Put them on the details at the bottom of the screen for you. These are beautiful stamps. They really, really are. Because you've got, for £19.98, you're getting 2 sets of A5 stamps, like 39 stamps in total. You've got like pink wafer biscuits in there. Custard creams are in there. You've got donuts in there. They could be party rings. You've got your cupcakes. You've got your nice biscuits or your nice biscuits, depending on where you're from. Then you've also got your sweets in there as well. So now things you've got like your gummy bears and your lollipops, your candy canes. You've got your little strawberries, your love hearts. You've got your flumps and your twisters. And then you've also got your little custard creams that are in there. Then you've got your toffee pennies at the bottom, along with that the gold one that's in the tin, you know, the long one that's toffee. And you always think it's chocolate. It pulls out your fillings. But you've got them all in there. Everything is there. This is so nostalgic. It reminds me of the old sweet shops when they used to be about, and you could go in and you say, well, can I have a 50p's worth of? And they get a big bowl and a little scoop, and they scoop them all out. It is beautiful. Look at this. Like a little choir. Like a little choir of singing sweets, all singing hallelujah. Love it. I really do love it. 978228 is your item number, £79.93. That's your Sweets Complete collection that we've looked at there with your paper pad as well. We do have sweet treats. My busiest by far, you are loving this one, is your baked goods. Now, I think it's because you get the dies as well. Come with. I think it's because you get the dies in here to cut out your stamps as well. I think that is why this has been the busiest, for the sheer fact you are now getting the dies to cut all these out, which I really adore. If I had to go for a set, this is the set I would go for personally, for the sheer fact you get the dies. I'm no good at fussy cutting. I spend hours colouring it in, and then I take a pair of scissors and I just lop the head off. And I was trying to be really delicate. So you get the dies already in there. You also get the dies as well to make the beautiful sort of taller cards that you've got in here, which open and close. Where are you on? Are you on this one? Let me do it for you, look. So literally open and close it. Happy, and then you could have birthday at the bottom. Will you be my prom date? Things like that. Imagine sending cards like these to loved ones. These are really cards that people are going to interact with, that people are going to love. And it looks like you've spent hours making them. But we saw our Sam making a card from scratch, not even using the mechanisms. Where is that card? Not even using the mechanisms. Look at that. Just a standard piece of card. But look at the front. With your glossy accents that you've got on as well. Using your paper pad to make your small sweetie bags, maybe for favours or things that you're going to be using. I absolutely adore them. £39.97, but take your £35 and take £5 off that straight away. Off your first Flexi order I will give you £5 off. As we are in our brand new home of the craft store, we are in the craft store now. We've used the promo code LAUNCH5, and that will give you £5 off till Monday. So this will be £74.93, or your first flexible payments will be £37. How much? £37.47 on your first flexible payment. £37.47 today. And if you're not a Freedom member, become a Freedom member, because you haven't even got to pay postage and packaging. I know. This is how good it's getting. And if you're not a Freedom member and you're thinking maybe you've just channel hopped and you found the craft store for the very first time, first of all, welcome. Stay with us. You're in for a treat. We have laughs and we have giggles along the way. Any questions, email them in. But you want to become a Freedom member? Watch this.
Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with the craft store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888, and join Freedom today.
Yes, indeed. Well worth becoming a Freedom member. If you shop with us more than 3 times a month, Freedom pays for itself. I know, it's worth having a little look. Right, should we go back for another demo? Sam, what are we looking at this time?
Hi, okay, so we're going to do the 5x7. I'm going to show you the double version. So this is the one I made in the earlier show, in the 5x7, and this is just with your one aperture with the donuts there. It's really cute. I love the papers in that one. So now we're going to do the same, but this time I've inked up my papers, gone a little bit different, and I've embossed them all, and where it's gone through the embossing folder, it's slightly kind of cracked the top layer, so you get to see the words really well. I really like the effect. You can also use a nail file, or you can get the craft files and you can go over and distress that a bit more if you want, but just to show you, you know, just using the embossing folders looks really nice. I've also got here just some of the dies made up. So there's the birthday cake. It is on one of the samples as well, near the on the front of the display that you've got. But that's how the cake looks, and you get the little fork there as well, which I think is really cute. And then these are just some of the, I like to call them like the iced treats, the little biscuits and stuff. And I've just put glossy accents on them all, so they've got some shine to them, and you've got other biscuits there as well. So just so you can get an idea of how all those bits and pieces look. Okay, so using the 5x7 dies, so again, I'm just going to take this out here. So you'll get your main gatefold card. So if you buy the 5x7, if you've got a large die cutting machine, you would need that to cut this main die here for the gatefold. But I know a lot of people will make their own gatefolds, and sometimes they've got shop bought ones. So if you're not fussed about using this die and you already make your own, then all of this will fit through a standard machine. So you know, you might not have a big machine but want this, and you'll make your own gatefolds, and then you can give that die to maybe a crafty friend or something. So I'd just like to say that, because sometimes it doesn't bother people. But also, if you do want to make it, then you will need the larger machine for the 5x7. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and cut that one, and you just want to fold the score lines there and burnish, so you've got your gatefold, like so. Okay, so that's a lovely card on its own. You can use the addition, you know, toppers here. You could have that on the front with the pattern papers, and you've got a nice card. So it is a nice style. Just sometimes the simple folds, you know, are really effective, but then to have a little surprise like the shutter inside, then it just transforms it. Okay, so here I've already stuck more pieces down as well, because I just want to make sure I get all of this in. So on the other side here, I've laid down this. If I bring it over here, sorry, I just realised that you probably didn't see what I was saying earlier. This die here, and then there's the matte layer inside. So that's your centre panel. So I've already stuck that down. All right, and that's going to go in here. And then what I've done here is I've gutted this piece. So this is this rectangle here for your back matte layer. But I obviously want to stamp onto a white surface. I want you to be able to see your messages. So what I've just done is using one of the large circles here, any size that you want. Obviously you don't want it to be wider than this section, but you'll see that it's all going to get covered. But it means that when I cut my circles here, you'll see my message on that piece. It's only because I'm using a white card blank. If you see all of, you know, these ones here, I've used a colour. So therefore the white matte, you know, I've not had to worry.
Oh,
so
yeah, that makes sense.
Just because I've done it the other way around, that's all. So yeah, cut that one out, and then you'll want to cut your 4 matte layers, which is this die here, which is just inside the main big one, and then the frames, but I'll talk about them in a minute. And then because I'm doing this as a double, you'll want to cut 4 of your shutter. So I've got 2 in the colours there. And the belly band again, but I'm not doing the belly band on this one. So I just want to show you how this all works. So first of all, yours may have this as a big matte layer, you know, not gutted like mine if it's a piece of white card. So you just want to stick that down.
Them shutters, though, they would also make beautiful bunting.
Yes, actually. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah. When do you want to apply, Adam?
Oh, I keep sending the emails. They keep bouncing back.
Oh, is that what's happening, isn't it? Oh, I have to keep an eye out. I'll check my spam box.
Oh, kick a man when he's down on a new launch day.
Oh, so sorry. It's because I've not had much adult interaction. You and Janice are the first people I've spoke to today.
Well, I can't really say we're adults, let's be fair.
So I'll just, yeah, okay, I'm just working out which one it was I used. Okay, because there's so many on here. You've got these ones, the larger ones I've said really are for the belly band, but it's up to you what size you want your aperture to be. So I'm just taking my smaller circle there. For the double, you do want the smaller one, so that's easy to understand. So now I want to lay this down. I'm going to cut one here and then one down here, and I know they're fit within the circle that I've cut underneath. But you also want to cut your frame, and I always say lay your frame down and make sure that's going to fit obviously within the areas as well. You don't want to go too high here and then lay your frame down and it's coming off the top of the card.
Oh, no.
So just make sure you give yourself the space that you need. You know, you might have a few practice runs, use some, you know, of your not so nice cardstock, some copy paper, just to kind of get, you know, familiar with how it all works, and then, you know, start to use your nice stuff. So I'm just gonna run these ones through. Again, I'm going to put some copy paper on the top just so it doesn't ruin my inked background.
So did you make that background?
Yes, yes. So I just used the Distress Oxide inks. If anybody's interested in the colours, I used chipped sapphire into Blueprint Sketch, into wilted violet, finished with picked raspberry on the top.
Fabulous.
Which you can see there. Okay.
That's nice.
Thank you. Okay, so that one has now get the tape off. Oh no, that's all right. My no, it's all right. I've ripped some of my the tape's gone too much onto there, but I'm going to be very careful peeling this off. I didn't think of that. I might get a little bit of a pattern. Yeah, I think my frame will cover it. Oh no, look what's happened.
Right, here we go then. So what do we do now?
Nothing. No,
Throw
it's
it
fine.
in the bin?
Look,
Do we start again?
I would go. Yeah. My mum now will be going, oh, Samantha, because she's watching. No, look, that's just about going to cover it, and then I might stick a little rogue gem just there, just to like cover it up. No, I could actually ink over that again, but I'm not going to bother.
What's mother's name?
Julie.
Julie.
She's a crafter.
Julie, if you're watching, my love, God bless you. I know what you're working with. I'm so sorry.
We done a live craft along together the other day. It was really funny.
Oh,
very...
so oh, hang on, Adam, get your questions out. So many questions. Is there more inspiration elsewhere that we can find if we get in these kits home and we need a bit of je ne sais quoi, as it were? We need a bit of zhuzhing up. Can we find inspiration online? Yeah, so I come under the name Mixed Up Craft on Facebook and on YouTube. On Facebook, I do 2 lives a week, every Monday and Friday. There's quite a nice amount of people now that join, and me and my mum done one to celebrate a year of craft, because I've been doing them since all of lockdown started. So it was a year last week that we've been doing the craft along, so my mum joined me. Oh, Mixed Up Crafts. Yeah. I'll be there. I'm going to join after this hour. Thank you.
Yeah, so good. And then I have Mixed Up Crafters, which is another page, which is a group, sorry, which is where everybody can share the makes that the things they make following my tutorials. And that's a really nice community.
So join them all, Facebook Live tomorrow.
Okay, so that one is, I went too far over with my tape. See, that one's cut perfectly. I just wasn't thinking. I'm blaming you, Adam, you know, so.
I'm all the way in the entertainment capital of the United Kingdom in Oundle. It's nothing to do with me.
Okay, so now I'm going to lay that over here, and you want to mark, again, just your areas. So I'm going to do both of those. And then let's grab my stamping platform again. So on the bottom of this one, I want to stamp let's do the...
We've got about 12 minutes left, Sam, just so you know.
That's fine. We'll do the cake, and yeah, that's going to fit just there. And then we will do It's Your Birthday, Eat the Cake. That one can go along the top, just there. Hopefully that's all straight. And then there's where's my magnets gone? You see me magnets? Oh, there they are. It's all right.
There they are. Look, just to the right.
Yeah.
That's them.
Okay. Right, I think that's about okay there. Pick those up, and then again, ink everything up there. Rub out your pencil marks. I'm probably not going to bother with this card because it probably will go in the bin after.
What? Don't be throwing it in the bin. You could use that. We'll have it. Send it here.
Oh dear, I'm just making myself laugh. Okay, no, I won't. I'll try and do something with the. No, I can see it's got some marks there as well as I'm looking at it. You probably can't notice it, but I can see it. But I love it still. It's a shame because I love the colours so much. I enjoyed doing inking this one. Okay, so you just see me do that there. Let me just grab my scissors. I'm just going to cut a couple more foam strips here. I'll bring it up so you can see. There we go. So you're just going to run them right along the very top and the bottom.
Lovely.
Like so. And then we want to stick this down. Again. Oh, yeah, no, stick this down. I've got to make sure I stick the side panels on. So just lay down. Make sure you line up the bottom first, because you can always, you know, if you do go a bit higher or anything, you can always trim the top. Well, you can trim the bottom as well, to be fair, but it's always easier to get the base lined up. Okay. Right, that's in place. And then I've got these two here to go either side. Always stick down all your base mats first, because you stick over those. You don't want to be forgetting them, so because the shutters just stick slightly onto the sides of your door here.
And do you suggest wet glue, red liner tape, or doesn't it really matter?
It doesn't really matter. I like using liquid glue, so I just have that wiggle time, and it does add a lot of strength. I think when you're making any kind of kinetic card, this is the cloud glue in this bottle, and it just dries solid. It's a really good glue. So these side doors, by the time I've stuck these ones, you know, on the front, once that's completely dried, it's just solid. It's not going to bow or anything. So you just have lots of strength. Okay, so again, one under the other, or one over the top, it doesn't matter. I'm going to slide this one underneath here. Again, just make sure you've got a little gap just in the middle there, and make sure it is in the middle of the circle. I think that's about right. There we go. Just want to make sure my tape's either side there. And then this one, again, one over the other. This is going to go under here. That's why you want the thin foam as well, because then you've got that room. This is only if you're doing a double. So if you do it a single one, you've got lots and lots of space. So again, just about there. Push it down with your hand, and I'm just going to take off my backing on one side first and fold that over. And then again, off of this one here. There'll be a lot of people laughing when I said about throwing this away.
Don't be throwing it away. They'll all be weeping at the telly.
Like, what did she just say?
There's people sitting at home now going, they've just found the craft store, and our demonstrator go, yeah, I throw this in the bin once I've done it, to be honest. Just throw it in the bin.
There we go, and then burnish. No, once I put the frame on, I won't have time now, but I would cut 2 frames, obviously. But that one is just going to cover it, so I think I can get away with it. I might even put a thicker frame on it after the live, so because I'll take pictures of all these anyway as well.
Okay.
So. But,
I did get all excited today, though, Sam. I got all excited. I saw sweet treats on my schedule. I was like, yes. Last show of the evening before I drive home, there'll be a little chocolate, something to nibble on. Not a thing in a bag or a box.
Well, if I was there, I would have brought sweets. I would have put them in the, the packaging and things like that I had. So, how long have I got left? Sorry, guys.
How long we have? We have about 8 minutes left.
Oh, it's okay. So I'm just going to colour in. Oh, I might be able to cut the frame then still as well. So I'm just going to do some quick colouring here. If I just come up a bit so you can see. I would have ideally coloured this in before sticking it in. But again, if you do forget like I have, it just shows you can still.
Are these normal pencils? Are they watercolours?
No, these are just normal coloured pencils. Okay. So
you like red.
That one there, and then we'll do a red jam filling.
Oh, is it Victoria sponge?
Well, it's a cheesecake, I think.
Oh.
Because, well, you've got the biscuit base, so you wouldn't really have the biscuit base, would you?
I suppose
but
I'm with you.
You could turn it into. It could be a chocolate tart. Yeah, chocolate tart. Yeah.
What did she call me?
What other?
What did she say?
Was it like you have like the ganache and stuff, don't you?
Oh, I don't. You're out of my territory now with ganache.
Is that a bit too fancy for you?
Oh, a little bit. I'm more of a quiche Lorraine type of boy.
Oh, yeah, this could be a piece of quiche, actually.
Could be, really?
Yeah. There's no reason why you couldn't turn it into a piece of quiche. What we like. Okay. So just add a little bit of shading.
Apparently it's called quiche Lorraine.
Oh, is it? Like
Apparently
Lawrence
so.
Llewellyn, yeah? Or Lorraine?
Lorraine. A quiche Lorraine.
Oh.
Not Lorraine.
I've always said Lorraine.
I've said Lorraine and all. I love a quiche Lorraine.
Okay, so that's just some very quick colouring there.
I love it.
And then make sure that's stuck down. And then we'll close that up, and then I'll just stick the front ones on here. And obviously you do the belly band, and you'd have a lot more time to spend on it than obviously I have here. But at least I've got more time because I did rush the other one. And then again, stick that one down like so. And then again, if you wanted to add the belly band, you can, but it just shows you don't have to. That's ready now to go in an envelope, but you could add, die cut the cake, have that on the front there. You've also got the bunting. Yeah, so you could just stick it on one side. In fact, I'll add it on but I'll change the, not now, but I'll change the candle. So it's the same kind of colours. But there we go. I'd stick it on a side angle like that. And then we could have the fork on there as well. Just pop a little bit of glue in the middle and just have that. So just to give you another idea on how you don't have to do the belly band each time. But yeah, I'll just change that to a different colour. But yeah, that's ready now to go in the envelope, and then you just lift it up and you have your, apart from that little mark that I've got there, but as crafters,
I absolutely love it.
But there you have it. So I'll just bring back in again, just so you can see, obviously that is how the belly band looks, and that's the single style or the double.
Look
bring it over that
at those. 2 very simple cards, but really effective. They really pack a punch. I absolutely adore these sets. I really, really do. Let's go through your bundles, and let me tell you what you're getting. So let me do the details first. 835538 is your item number. £79.93. But why pay that when you can split the cost onto interest-free, flexible payments as well? Oh, Sam, just so you know, if you can flip your camera back to you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you just before we end the show. So you are getting the beautiful stamps in here, the beautiful sweet stamps. You're getting 2 sets of the sweet stamps that are in here as well. Lovely, lovely stamps. All about the confectionery. So you've got cakes, you've got sweets in there. Real nostalgia sweets as well that will really take you back in time. Then you've got your paper pad, the beautiful paper pad with all the different coloured papers in there. So you've got your jelly beans, you've got your diamonds in there, you've got your fab toppings, lollipops, circles, donuts. So many more. Your 8x8 paper pads, you're getting 4 sheets of each of that. Then we move down to the dies themselves. Now, the only way of getting the actual shutter die is in the big bundle that you're looking at. You've then got your embossing folders that we're looking at there. A beautiful embossing folder. Beautiful words that we saw in the last demonstration that we did there, like yum, sweet, treat, candy, biscuit, bake, icing, tasty, lollipop, jelly bean, dessert that's in there. Then you get the dies. You get the dies to cut out your stamps as well, and you get add-on dies like your cake and stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful set for £39.97. 835538 is your item number. But remember to take £5 off when you use that code LAUNCH5 is what you're looking at there. They moved all my cameras. Right then, something else that we're very busy on as well is this set. This is your sweet treat that we're looking at the moment. So this time you get the same sets of stamps and the same papers, but it's your dies and your embossing folders that are slightly different in this one. So this one, you get your shutter dies that make sort of your squarer cards that we were talking about earlier, that we saw in the first demonstration. Then you also get your embossing folder for this one. I love this embossing folder. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Just adds a different texture and a different look to your cards themselves and adds that detail. And then you also get your dies on top of that as well. These are just your confectionery dies, just to add finishing touches and elements. So you've got mats and layers in there. You've got that beautiful bunting in there as well. And you also get your lollipops in there. But look at the things that you can create. Stunning, stunning cards. The paper that you're getting in there, it's not really paper, it's cardstock. For the sheer fact it's construction weight is what you're looking at this as well. I absolutely adore it. I really do. Sam, before I let you go, for those people that may be sitting at home umming and ahhing, going, I really love it, but I don't know how I would use it. I don't know if I would use it. What would you say to those sorts of people that are sitting on the fence?
Well, difficult question. You caught me off guard. I would say it's easy to use it. You can use it with your stuff that you already have in your stash. So maybe if you've got something you're already enjoying, use it with that first because you already feel comfortable with that. And just follow, I'll have lots of tutorials up and I'm always at hand. Like you can contact me, send me an email, message, and I'll help you.
That is the best way, and that's it. That sums it all up. You're never alone with this, is what I absolutely adore. There's always other people out there that are going to help and guide you along the way. So you go, that's what crafting's about. Go for what you enjoy. Go for what you like. If this is up your street, you are going to have hours of fun. I would have hours of fun just taking the stamps, stamping them, and colouring them. That would be me done. I have lost 3 days colouring already this week. Just sitting and colouring. I've lost hours upon hours because you lose yourself in a wonderful craft. And once you find something that you really enjoy, that is your happy place. That's where you go to spend that time. And you don't mind doing it because you know at the end of it, whether you put them on cards, whether you leave them in books, they're just for you. No one else is going to see them. If you don't like them, no one else is going to see them apart from you. So you haven't got to be scared of, I'm not really a card maker. I wouldn't give my work to anyone. Doesn't matter. As long as you like them, that's the biggest thing on all of this. Now, we've come back to the sweet treats. We've got sweet treats and you've got your baked goods. The baked goods is by far the busiest. I think it's because you get those dies in there as well. £39.97 across 2 flexible payments, but you can also take that off, that £5 off. We are now the craft store to make it £74.93. And your first Flexi pounds, £37.47 today. So take £5 off this. Your next payment will be £39.97, but today, we're asking for 1 payment, so you can take £5 off, as today we do at the craft store. Right, and Sam, I'm going to love you and leave you. Do you know when you're back with us?
Probably next month, but I haven't got any dates confirmed, or maybe the beginning of May.
Well, we look forward to seeing. Oh, what's coming up, though? We've only got 45 seconds left. Is it stuff that will work with this?
I'm just thinking. Yes, it would. But it's something completely different. I don't know why I'm looking up at the ceiling now. I always do that. Yeah, it's something completely different, but they all work together in some way.
Is that where you keep your new launches just stuck to the ceiling so you can see them? Thank you, Sam. It's always a pleasure. I love working with you. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon.
Take care. Bye.
See you soon. I love working with Sam. She's hilarious. Right, don't you go anywhere either. Start checking out your baskets if I was you. There is more to come here on the Craft Store. Do not worry about that. Remember, we are the shut now that never, ever shuts. I will see you Monday. Yes, indeed. She's still spreading those gilding flakes. Look at that. No glue. Heartfelt Creations, Sweet Magnolia is up next. And then join our Janice for our happy hour show. Keep her company throughout the night. Go on.
To celebrate the launch of the Craft Store, tune in for our fantastic launch weekend offer. Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts. Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with the Craft Store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888 and join Freedom today.
I am Matthew Palmer, professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media or art journaling, join us for our journey into everything creative and messy and see what you can create with our stamps.
Exciting news! For the 5th year in a row, the Craft Store has been awarded the top accolade of the Platinum Trusted Service Award from Feefo. These awards recognise businesses that deliver exceptional experiences as rated by you, our customers, and we are honoured to have been selected. The Trusted Service Award means you can shop with confidence based on the reviews from over 60,000 The Craft Store customer experiences. Thank you for your independent reviews. It means a lot to us.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
A very good evening, everyone. Oh, aren't these absolutely beautiful? These could be adorning your mantelpiece, or the mantelpiece, or bedside table, or hall table, console table. You could even put them on the wall as well and keep them forever. They are beautiful, and they are made and created with the latest edition from Heartfelt Creations. Yes, this is your one-day special from the craft store. We launch a one-day special every day at 6 p.m. It's a 24-hour deal at a great discount price. Now, with your Heartfelt Creations, it is available on 3 interest-free payments. Oh, my goodness. If you want to become a Freedom member, or you are a Freedom member, you get a further discount up to £36.19, taking it down to £100.73. Now, here's the thing. When you divide the price into 3, your first Flexi, I can never say that, your first Flexi payment is £33.58. However, if you have a look behind me, if you spend £25 or more with the craft store, you get £5 off. So you get £5 off your first Flexi payment. So use the code LAUNCH5, because we have launched today the craft store. So welcome. If this is your first time, it's great to have your company. And it's lovely to have the company of our Nikki.
Hello. I never know whether to look at you or the camera, so I'm going to do both. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Always look at the lovely people at home. And do you know something? We can see you, can't we? We can see you. We can see right through that camera.
We can see what you're all doing.
We can.
Yeah.
And all I'd say is put that down and put that to one side. We've got a show to do. Now, let's talk about Heartfelt Creations, Nikki. Everything is going to be dispatched on the 12th of April because it comes from the USA. This is the worldwide launch, though, isn't it, Nikki? And why can we do that?
It is, yes. So this doesn't actually launch by Heartfelt until the second Wednesday of the month, which I do believe is... Would that be next Wednesday? No. It's not next Wednesday, because it's the first today and it's Thursday.
Yes, next Wednesday's the 8th.
So we've got,
Thursday.
and you know, you've got it sort of like 13 days before anybody else. And this is probably the first time you will have seen the full collection of the Magnolia collection.
Do you know what? This is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And it's a big collection as well. Now, you get 3 die sets, you get 3 stamp sets, you get the mould, we'll talk about that in a moment's time, and the paper pad as well, which is full of your inspiration. Talking of inspiration, you also get your inspiration with instructions to make and create this beautiful, marvellous card. Let me show you this. This could be your first card that you make with the collection.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous, Nikki?
It is absolutely stunning. And it's great as well that you've got the list of products that Heartfelt have used on there. We've obviously used the Magnolia collection, but there's a few extra dies on there as well.
Yeah, there certainly is. Now, the stamps you can use separately to the dies if you wanted to, and you could have flat style cards, but not when we've got our lovely Nikki here. No, we take those flowers and we take them from the card and we bring them forward, don't we, Nikki?
Yes, so there's various different ways that you can actually create your 3-dimensional magnolias. With that one, I've used all the products from the paper pad. I wanted to show everyone how, if you haven't got a lot of time, you've got your ready-made panels in there, and you've got also the flowers that will fit with your dies absolutely perfectly to create absolutely stunning flowers.
Yeah, they are beautiful, aren't they, Nikki? Now, you've got a background in floristry for anyone that's not seen you before.
I have,
you
yes.
have.
And, do you know, magnolias are kind of something that I grew up with.
Really?
And, you know, something always pops along and it brings out a memory. Well, I remember I would have been about 9, and I remember exactly what I was wearing, a pair of red and white and blue shorts, and a top very similar, in front of my nan's magnolia tree.
Oh.
So when I knew that we were bringing a magnolia collection, that moment actually sprung to, you know, into my memories, and I thought,
oh, that's lovely.
So yes, so magnolia is the theme of the collection.
Yes.
But what I find with Heartfelt is when they bring collections like this, you can mix and match them with other collections that we've brought out in the past. So do think about all the other collections that would work really, really well alongside this.
Yeah, do you know what? That is a good point. Now, with your Heartfelt Creations collection, you get the 12 by 12 paper pad. We'll take you through that, but you also get the flower shaping mould as well.
You do, yes, and I will show you in the first demo how that works. But it just makes life so easy and makes it so quick to be able to create lots of different dimensional petals, where then you can go along and create your 3-dimensional magnolias.
Can I just grab this, because I want to show people at home, because I know we're going to demo this, but it's really important you know what it is. When you first see this, you think, oh, it's like putting jelly in the fridge, isn't it? Or ice cubes.
I was
but
just
it's
going
not.
to say, you could have magnolia ice cubes.
Oh,
obviously, you'd need a separate one if you was using it for food.
Yeah, you might be able to if it's food safe.
But I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, we're not sure on that. But that's the mould. So you put your papers in there, then that you can see at the top compresses that down, and then we send that through our die cutting machines.
Yeah, so all you need is a deep dish die cutting machine. So when I say a deep dish die cutting machine, you will need one that has got a wide mouth. So if it takes some of your wider deep dish dies, or I always say, and I haven't got one here, if yours has got a thick plate with it,
yes,
then you know it will probably take your mould.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, you need those deep mouth, deep, wide, big, huge die cutting machines.
Not that huge.
No,
I will say.
Well,
Yeah.
your huge and my huge are totally different.
Obviously.
But we'll have a demonstration coming up. Right, I was going to say something then. You can go to Heartfelt's. Yes, you can go to the Heartfelt Creations website. They've got a full list of compatible die cutting machines. Thank you very much, our Katie. Right, if you're wondering who Katie is my producer. Right, so fabulous collection available on 3 payments. Let's have a look at the paper pad, because this is where your inspiration starts. And am I right in thinking that if you wanted to, you could buy extra paper pads? Bottom of the screen, there you go, £17.99, 962994 is your item number. Do bear that in mind as we go through it, Nikki.
Yeah, so absolutely, I always say it's well worth popping another paper pad in your basket, because it is a consumable, and when you look at this one, you know you're going to use it for a lot of card making. You've got your ready-made panels in here. You've got your ribbon strips down the side here. As you can see, you can already see some of the elements that Janice has shown you within your stamps that then are reciprocated, is that the right word? Within
I tell you what, it's a good. It might not be the right word.
I probably totally just made that up.
But we'll go with it, 'cause it's a good word.
I like it.
I like it. Don't know how to spell it, but I like it.
So you have got double-sided. So what I'm showing you is the back now of that paper that we've just shown. Beautiful colours, sort of like dusky pinks, pale pinks to your deep greens in there. Again, you've got 5 panels in there that you can make really nice, easy, quick cards with. Then you've got your larger panels as well. So if you're into your scrapbooking or your mini albums, this is really easy to use the paper pad. Can't get this one off. There we go.
Now they are double-sided, aren't they?
They are double-sided. So what I'm showing you is the back, and then that was the front I just showed you. So just to make it easier for everyone. Not quite as easy for me because it doesn't want to come along. But as you can see, you've got lots of panels, so great for your journaling, if you want to make small little notelet sets, birthday presents. But then you've got your gorgeous patterns in there as well.
Isn't that lovely? You could cut those up separately.
Absolutely, you could. Yeah. And the little pattern in there, in the centre, is that bouquet that we have in the stamp set. You've got your floral gateway there as well. Gorgeous. In actual fact, I have made a card somewhere, I'm not sure where it is, and I just used that centre part of there. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that lovely? There you go. That is beautiful. Again, it's just the way those flowers come out. Look how realistic they are.
They are so pretty, and I don't know, it just reminds me of summer, happy times.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to have a summer.
Shorts
we
and
had
things.
summer for a day yesterday.
We did. It's coming back. It will come back after the snow next week. Yeah,
but hey, you can always go in your craft room and create some beautiful magnolia cards. So I'm just going to kind of swiftly go through this so you can see the colours. You've got your lemons in there, that gorgeous bouquet again on there.
Beautiful colours.
Love these ones. I actually look at this and I can see it used as a wedding scrapbook page.
Oh, yeah. Or how about, you've got it on the easel there, a picture of the bride and the bride, or the groom and the groom,
Yeah.
or what's the other one? Oh, yes, bride and groom.
Oh, that'd be it.
And then you could have all of the names and the different tables and things. And yeah, if you, my
Yes.
producer just said, if you want to marry yourself, it is a thing. You
I
can
think
have
I'm
just a
going to
picture
do
of
that,
yourself.
actually.
I'm probably happier. I might marry myself as well.
Hey, I can happily sit in my craft room and argue with myself. So yeah, really pretty paper pad. But of course, then you have got the elements in here that fit absolutely perfectly with the dies that you will get in your one-day special.
Oh,
and if I
look at
just slide that down there.
Like the golden
there we
shop.
go. See, I could have done it easier, just get my head in there. But yeah, fits absolutely perfectly.
Yep.
With the paper pad. So all of those dies that you are getting will fit those images. More patterns there. You've got your beautiful soft pinks. But then we have our flowers. So these are what you are going to be able to make your three-dimensional
Do we have to fussy
magnolias
cut
with.
those out?
Absolutely not. Because we have the dies that
Super.
coordinate. And I will try. There we go. Upside down. There we go. I can't see.
I'm glad you've got them there, because I don't think I've got them here.
There we go. Right, so yes, all your dies will fit all of the images from the paper pad. You have got your 6x6s in here as well, which is why I always say it's more of a paper kit than it is a paper pad. You've got absolutely gorgeous bright colours in here as well. If we just look at this one, look at that bright green there, gorgeous stripes, and then you have got more of your 6x6s, gorgeous deep fuchsia pink in there, and then coming towards the end we have the very special back pages. We've got our tags which you can add your sentiments to.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. Love those. So they've thought of everything. And if you want another one, I'd get in quick, because normally we sell out of them available separately very, very quickly. Your details at the bottom of the screen for your extra pads if you want them. Some people buy the pads and just keep them because they become collectible for some people. Right, so that's your one-day special. We've got some great demonstrations coming up. If you've got any questions, please email in. It is studio@thecraftstore.com. And if you've got any, maybe cards that you've created from previous collections, Nikki would love to see them. Wouldn't you, Nikki?
I would love to see them from any collection that you have brought and you've maybe been working on this week, or you've made something a few months ago. We'd love to see it.
Of course we would. Right,
Absolutely.
we've got another option for you. We have got the Creative Essentials for you. If you don't want to go for the full collection, here it is. So that gets you your paper pad. It gets you the die to cut out the magnolias on the branches, you can see, and you also get the stamps as well. £46.97, saving £5. And hey, guess what? Because that's over £25, you can save another £5 by quoting Launch 5. Because we are now the Craft Store and we launched that today. So you'll see the details on the screen for that. You'll get an extra £5 off if you put Launch 5 in. 042510. We're very busy on the phone lines. Do bear with us. The girls and guys are working extremely hard this evening, as they always do. So say hello to them. They are a lovely bunch of people. They really, really are. They are polite, they are courteous, and they are gorgeous. And some of them are upstairs and some of them are working from home still. So do say hello to them. And they'd love to hear from you. Right on, Nikki.
I do actually have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
So
for the call centre.
Yeah.
Wait a minute then. Wait a minute.
A customer has messaged me and asked me.
Wait a minute, Nikki.
Oh, hang on.
You just.
Oh, hang on. I've got to wait.
You have to wait. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
right. Okay. Are you ready?
Go.
Hello, the Craft Store call centre. How can I help you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Nikki from Heartfelt Creations, and I
hi,
have a
Nikki.
question.
Okay, go ahead.
So, to locate the website.
Yes.
Do I now put in the Craft Store, or do I put in Hochanda, and will that find it?
That is a very, very good question. Okay. If you put thecraftstore.com, you will find us. If you search craft and stores and things like that, we'll come up in your search engine. If you put our other name in that was previously Hochanda, it should direct you to thecraftstore.com. Has that answered your call, caller?
That certainly has, and thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
else I can help you with today?
Not today, thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
Okay, I am free when lockdown ends. Would you like to meet up? Oh, sorry, no, sorry, that's my other job. Sorry, bye. Don't get the two mixed up, especially when you're live on air. Right, Nikki.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right, so you totally put me off there. To the mould.
I meant it though.
Are we going to take me out in a plane?
Am I going to take you out
in a plane? In a plane? Did you not pass your aviation?
So let's go to a demonstration,
Yes,
Nikki.
You've done brilliantly.
What this morning?
Yes.
Oh,
your aviation.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Today I posted that.
Yes, you did.
On this date.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So I posted that today on this date.
But probably from years ago.
But I posted it today.
You did.
How many other times do I have to say that?
Yes, today you posted it.
No, I posted it today.
Yes.
On this date.
Yes.
Today.
April Fools.
Can we have a taxi, please?
Maybe I should get a job in the
call. Taxi. All right. Please. Engine running.
Yes,
Thank
but
you.
how many other people got caught out? I did actually say to my friend Lorraine, I'm not being funny, but how has she done that when we're in lockdown?
Social
distancing. I love it. Right, back to our magnolias. So I'm going to be using the mould. As you can see, it's really, really sort of like self-explanatory because you've got all the detail in here that is going to create your dimension on your flowers. And totally put me off there. Right, so I'm going to take a few flowers. Should we do some green magnolias?
Yes.
So I've got a few flowers that I've already coloured. So I'm going to pick a few. There is 12 spaces in your mould, but you can put more than one flower in each space. So you can make lots of flowers all at once.
Okay.
And if you're wondering, okay, best way to colour, easiest way to colour, and I will not stress this enough.
Have
it is
you got
so
your daubers?
easy. I have my daubers.
Oh, I love these.
Honestly,
We'll put the details on the screen, Nikki.
So easy to colour with. So I'm taking my dauber. I've got some Memento ink, and just take a little bit of that green off just in case I've gone a bit crazy. And then I'm going from the centre and I'm just blending up the centre just to add a little bit of green just in the centre.
Now, you do get 12 of those daubers. I know you've only got 10 hands, everybody. 10 hands!
Oh, have we?
Wow. 10 hands. No, sorry. Okay, it's all right. I've had 2 donuts today. We're all excited. Finger daubers. You've got 12, even though you've got 10 fingers.
We've got 10 fingers, but you only need 1.
What?
1 to use your dauber.
Yes, yes. Right, details on the screen for those £13.99, 069154 is your item number. I don't know what's happening. Let's get back to Nikki.
April Fools.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be. Right, so just adding a little bit of green, but I'm just going up the centre. And as you can see, because you've got that precision,
yes,
just easy to add that colour. Then I'm going to go on the back. Now, it is important to colour the back of your magnolia flowers, because when we put them together, you will see the back. So just add a little bit of colour, and basically I'm just blending that green. See how soft that is, look.
That is lovely.
Just a really nice, soft, kind of like airbrushed effect. So just colour the back of them. As I say, I always use my daubers. I'm actually getting more and more into my daubers, if that's possible. And I will show you. I will show you later, because I was thinking the other day
during the show.
So I was kind of thinking there's lots of elements in the paper pad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, in the stamps and dies. So you've got this bouquet here. And I kind of thought to myself, don't think I want to colour that with a pen, because that's just going to take too long. I wonder if I can get in there with my dauber. And I will show you in my first demo how you can use your dauber to colour in that gorgeous bouquet.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm not looking at you, Janice. Right, so I'm going to take...
This is the closest I'm going to get to long, clicky nails.
You love them, don't you?
I do, because you can get those precision colouring done. I do love them.
Okay, so I've taken my mould. Now, what I've found is there's different ways that you can actually create your magnolias, and different shapes and even different flowers when you actually look at the shape of the petals. But if you want to create a magnolia like this.
Oh, look at that.
If you look at the way the petals are going up, you want to pop your stamped image with the image facing you.
Okay.
Okay, so you would pop them in like that. If you want, and I haven't got one here, but I will show you anyway. If you want to do the petals the other way round, then you will put your flowers in with the stamped image face down. Okay, so we'll do a bit of both. Why not?
Why not?
We'll do a bit of both. And I haven't got any medium ones. Let's grab a medium. That's not a medium. I don't have a medium green one, but I don't have a medium yellow one either. We've got a medium purple one. We haven't got a medium purple one. I need a medium. Come on. Look how organised I am, and I haven't got any coloured up.
Well, this is what I love about you, Nikki, how you cut them all out, and you have that tray, and you've got them all there organised. So if you wanted to add 1 or 2 or 3, they're already cut. That's a really, really good idea.
Can we just have a look at the trays, actually?
Yes.
Because what I've got here is, so I've got all my coloured ones, some that have already been through the mould.
Yeah.
And then these ones that are just coloured that need to go through the mould. And then, if I just put that down there, along here, this is where I keep, it's like my it's actually like a Heartfelt shop. So I've got all of my pre-stamped and die-cut ones. So I've got brown ones, I've got green ones, I've got black ones. Going along all the way there, I've got my leaves, I've got my bouquets there. And it is like having a Heartfelt shop at my fingertips.
That is a great idea. That is an absolutely fantastic idea. And you can have fun on rainy days, on snowy days, which are coming next week, organising yourself like that, which is a good way. Don't be sad. The snow will come and then it will go. It's good news for allotment owners, because we can't do anything until the final snow is gone. I think this is going to be the final snow of the year, and then all systems go.
And then we can look forward to summer. So literally, because I have all those stamped and die cut out, I can just go in and just grab a couple of my medium ones, because I do need them to create my flower. So just add in that green and just going in at the back. So my ink's right over there, which would be easier if it's here.
Are you looking forward to getting your hair cut?
Blend in that. Haircut, hair coloured, extensions done. It's been a few weeks, but I have had
amazing.
I've actually been very lucky because somebody was actually doing my hair throughout lockdown, so I have actually been very lucky. In the same household, you know, yeah, same household. But
I wish I was. I just
but
like...
no longer. So I now can't wait for lockdown to be over.
You and me both. Can't wait.
There you go. How quick was that?
Yeah, really quick.
Because they were all ready to go. So I'm going to bring this back, take these. So I've got some up, facing up, and some down. So we're going to go up, and we'll go... Oh, where's that one come from?
Now, do you spritz them with water on it?
Right, so these I found especially work a lot better if you do spritz them. And sometimes, depending on the ink you're using, so I found that if you're using your Distress Oxides and you spritz, sometimes the actual ink kind of spreads and it gives it a sort of like a mucky look. So what you could do is actually spritz your mould before you put your flowers in.
Okay.
And I found that helps. But if you're not using oxides and you're using something like a Memento ink, you can, with a very fine spritz of water, and if this is just water, just give it a spritz, like that. Get all your mat wet. But that will help break down the fibres, and that it is actually really important. I know sometimes I do forget to bring my spritzer.
Something important to note, if you are spritzing with water near your electronic die cutting machine, just be careful that it's not near the plug. So maybe spritz somewhere else and then take it to your die cutting machine. If it's a manual one, then you'll be all right. Then spritz away to your heart's content. Spritz it as it goes through, just like a car wash, if you want to. Spritz. Well, you won't be able to do.
So then you're going to put the top on, and you're going to take your mould. Now, with the platinum machine that I'm using, I found that I can actually put 2 sheets of paper, which we call a shim, on top of your mould.
I'm going to take 2 pieces of paper.
But they call it a shim, but it is 2 pieces of paper. So, is it Pick on Nikki Day today?
Not at all. I love working with you, Nikki. You're the highlight of my day.
I've got my clear plate on the bottom, and then I'm taking the other clear plate and popping that on top.
Okay.
So I've left out that thick white plate because I've got my mould in there, and it goes through really easy. Now, the reason why I say try it with a shim. Try it without a shim first in your machine. And if it goes through really easy, I would say try a piece of paper in it.
Okay.
Because the more pressure you're getting on that mould, the much better effect you are going to get with your flowers. Because it kind of works with the pressure of the machine.
Okay.
Now look at them. So I'm going to grab a couple that haven't been through the machine. There we go. Totally flat. Now look at these.
Now that's a huge difference. You could probably do something like that with your flower shaping mould kit, which we do have available on the show. But it takes so long and a skill to do it, really.
It does take...
It's instant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely instant. It's quicker, even if you're just making a few flowers or whether you're batch making flowers like I do. I would really recommend the moulds. I mean, just look at that leaf, look. Look at that, look.
See, it
literally brought that leaf to life.
Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic, and something like that you can use on card making, you can add to boxes, you can put onto maybe some artwork for your wall as well. It just looks absolutely amazing, makes it so much easier as well, and that is included in your one-day special. Now, along with the finger daubers, and these are very busy, by the way. You get 12 finger daubers for your precision tips that you can place on your fingers like that, or what you can do, if you come a little closer, on that little finger, you could also give a spaceman or lady a little helmet. Hello, I come from another planet. Hello. Right, anyway, that's how I keep myself amused. And how do you keep yourself organised? I often ask myself that. We've got this gorgeous, I love these, I really do. Now, If you're going for the Heartfelt collection, then adding one of these to your baskets, £12.99. Remember, you can use the code when you spend over £25. It just gives you the opportunity to store everything away. And because everything here has a cut holes in them, and you can then simply place them in your folder, and then all you have to do, if you wanted to, with the dies, you could put that as well and go and make 2 holes to put them in. But it just means that everything is nice and safe. It's all in one place. You know exactly where to go. And if you've got more than one collection, you can go for more than one of these, by the way. You can actually add what the collection is down the spine there. And it also looks fabulous on your shelf. And you've got that lovely pink ribbon. It just looks absolutely adorable. If I just put it on the back just there, imagine a shelf full of them. Looks brilliant. £12.99, 374 418 is your item number. They're just designed so beautifully. And you don't have to put your Heartfelt Creations collection in there. You can put anything you like. That's why you can go for as many as you like at £12.99 each. Also on extended delivery, dispatching on the 12th of April. Right, Nikki.
Right, so I'm now going to be using the Deluxe Flower Shaping Kit, which I will just bring it over, which is there. You've got all your tips in here. You've got 13 tips that come with the kit. You have a curler, which is this one here, which you use. It's got a slit down there, a little bit like a quilling tool that comes with it. You've got a space there with the handle and a place to put all of your tips, look. But then you are, of course, getting that mat as well in there.
Now, today's a really good day to buy this, Nikki. Well, the whole weekend, actually, because it's an event that we're running all the way through until Monday. £5 off your purchase. All you have to do is put launch 5. That's the code if you're buying online. When you spend £25 or more, £29.99, 939385. And I can confirm that that is it really? As many times as you like. So is it one per show? All I'll say is that every time you check out a basket of £25 or more, you can get £5 off. Oh my goodness. That is fabulous. Become a Freedom member, and then, of course, you're not paying any P&P. It makes it even better. That's a great idea. £25 or more, launch 5, and then you get £5 off your purchase. So that makes that £25. £24.99. Bargain, absolute bargain. 939385 is your item number, and I can see my face in a little circle on the screens over there. Can you see that, Nikki?
Where are we looking?
Oh yeah. I'm like the Teletubbies son. Anywho's, we're just testing equipment, I think. I hope. Maybe I'm going to be the craft store logo. Clearly, you guys at home are thinking, what are you doing, Janice? You're just pulling funny faces. Yeah, I am. Oh, there I am. Right, Nikki, what are we looking at now?
Right, so on the previous show, I actually put stamens in the centre like that. So that was what they looked like, look.
Okay.
So to do that, I actually put some holes in the centre of each flower.
Yeah.
And I use my craft knife because you can get a little bit bigger hole in there. But if you don't want to put any stamens in and you want to create a bud, I'm going to go in with the smallest. So this is a slightly different magnolia. It is a magnolia, but not a magnolia. It's whatever you want it to be. So I'm creating a bud. Okay, so I'm just bringing those petals in.
Is that your new glue gun that your friend bought you?
It is. This is what Lorraine brought me, but look, it's a bit messy again.
Oh dear.
But it hasn't got all my hairs and doggy things, doggy fur stuck to it, and it hasn't got any glitter.
Wow.
Oh, it has. It's not covered in glitter yet.
So normally you bring your glue gun in and it's all gluey and you've got hair stuck to it.
Yeah. I get it everywhere. But I do find when I'm making my flowers to use a glue gun is so easier. So there's my bud. And then I'm going in with my second bud. So now I'm going to use my flower shaping tool. Just in the centre, look, just brings those petals up a little bit. and just bring that up. So this one I'm not going to glue, I'm just kind of just leaving it open slightly. I just think it makes it a little bit more realistic when there's a little bit of movement in there. Yeah. And then we'll go in with one of the next sizes, which is this medium. Add that in there, like that. And then take another one. And just kind of been working your way, depending on how many layers you want. You can just keep going. You could stop there if you wanted, or you could add one more, but this time I'm going to do this petal the other way round.
I've just had a thought, Nikki. You know the stamps to create the magnolia, the petals and everything. Could you stamp those onto foam Moran?
Yes, you can.
And then you've got a more... I don't think it's more realistic. You've just got different style flower, haven't you?
Do we actually have the art foam, the Heartfelt art foam on the show?
I think we do. I don't know if we have any here in the studio. If we've got some, we can see if we can find some for you.
Because I think I have got some with me if I do have time at the end of the show. But if not, I will promise I will get one a demo in with the art foam in the 8 o'clock show tomorrow morning.
That's a good idea. Now it's $14.99. The details are on your screen there. 675424 is your item number. It's so lightweight. It's absolutely fantastic. 675424 is your item number. So 20 sheets. It comes to you in 2 packs of 10. So you keep one nice and clean as you use the other one. So you get 2 of those packs, £14.99. Definitely worth an investment, and hopefully Nikki will do a demonstration with those. So you can stamp with your stamps directly onto your flower shaping foam. I think that's great. Lovely. Thanks for that, Nikki.
There you go. So a slightly different flower made with exactly the same die, but
now
just putting them in a different way round in the flower mould and creating, I would say, a little bit like a rose.
Yeah, it is. And you could have different colours for the different flowers. You can make them different each and every time. Absolutely gorgeous and very, very easy to make when you've got that whole complete collection, because it does include the flower shaping mould. Now, stock-wise, over a quarter of the stock has gone. We're always busy at launch, and then we become even more busy overnight and into the next day. We go on to repeat on the craft store overnight. Our final live hour tonight is 9 p.m. all the way through until 10 p.m. I'm afraid it's 10 p.m. We're all staying later. No, we're not. No, we're not. And then we come back tomorrow morning and the one-day special comes back, but people keep buying overnight. And you'll be surprised at how much stock goes to America, to Europe, and to people just waking up at different times thinking, oh, I can't sleep, so they continue watching thecraftstore.com, which is great. You can watch online, or you can continue watching on various apps. Now, your one-day special, 3 payments of £33.58 if you are a Freedom member, because you get that extra discount being a Freedom member. It's definitely worth becoming a member, and you can find details online. It's 88888 in your basket, and you'll be able to become a Freedom member where you pay no P&P on any of your purchases. Now, on your first payment of £33.58, you can get a £5 off that if you quote launch 5 when you're checking out your basket, and you do that online or you do that through the phone line. So you've got an extra £5 on top of that $36.19. I know, it's an amazing deal. It really, really is. Your 12 by 12 paper pad, full of inspiration, full of backgrounds, full of ideas that you can cut out and instantly make and create. You get your inspirational sheets. So if you're thinking when you get all your stamps and your dies home, your flower shaping mould, what's the first thing I can create? I need an idea. You get an idea. That's your inspiration. It's a wonderful way to start, because when you start and you make a card like this, you get your confidence, don't you? That's your confidence right there. You've practiced, you've put your flowers together, the details are there every single step of the way, so you can do that several times if you want to, whilst it all sinks in. When you go for your one day special, if you want to go for any extra paper pads, you're more than welcome to do so. You can do that. There is essentials kit available to you as well if you want to go for that. But I think the whole kit and caboodle is the way to go with your Heartfelt Creations collection, because you've got all of the stamps, including that lovely bouquet that you can put into the background and then place your flowers on top. You've got your fantastic pad as well, so that you've got all of that detail with all of the lovely items that you've got in your paper pad. And then you can start cutting out sentiments, for example, and start putting them on the top of cards. And then you can start to embellish the way that you want. You can make the cards look modern. You can make them look traditional. And of course, with your stamps and die sets, it gives you a chance to continue making and creating those realistic, lifelike flowers. It really is a tremendous deal. 604925. We love magnolias. You've heard the story there from Nikki, how she remembers being a child standing underneath a magnolia tree. They are absolutely beautiful, and they're starting to come out. You'll walk down the street, you see the magnolia trees, they've got their buds, they're all coming out, and when they do flower, we saw one the other day in our village, Gen 9, when we were walking, and we just stopped and looked at it. It was absolutely remarkable. It almost looked cartoon, because it was just truly, truly beautiful. And those are the things, those are the memories that you want to keep with you. And those are the kind of flowers that you want to have on your mantelpiece, and maybe on your wall as well, because these would make lovely wall art. It really would. Put that on a hard plaque, and then you can pop that onto your wall. It could be your inspiration before you leave your home every day. 604925 is your item number. That is your one day special. Freedom members get that extra discount, and you'll get an extra discount whether you're a Freedom member or not by putting launch 5 into the code when it asks you online, or tell the people on the call in the call centre that that's the code you want to use, and you get an extra £5 off. It's brilliant. It's a great way to buy, and you can do that in every show. Yeah, you can, as long as your basket's £25 or more. Off you trot. Buy what you like. Take advantage of that great discount that we're running all the way through the weekend here on the craft store. Nikki.
Right, I'm busy with my daubers again.
Lovely.
So this time I'm actually colouring in one of the stamped images from the collection.
Yeah.
Which is that gorgeous bouquet. As you can see, I've already started. So I'm going in with a sort of a lime green here, and using my dauber, I'm just blending, kind of going in sort of like tiny little circles.
Yeah.
Moving my image around so that I can get to the tips of those leaves. So I'm doing all my leaves and the greenery first.
Okay.
You see how I'm just kind of moving that around. There's another leaf there. Okay, so just taking my ink, going in, there's that leaf there. And then once I've done all my green, I then go in with the next paler colour.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that I want to colour in the little kind of berries. So the berries I'm going to do in a purple. So I'm going to take another dauber, go in with my purple, just the tip, because I only really want to get the tip in there.
And this is the reason why you should go for those daubers, because this gives you that precision tip, but also gives you the capability of blending. The detail are at the bottom of the screen for those, $13.99, and you get 12 of the stackable finger daubers. You might want to restock, actually. You might have had some for quite a while, and you might want to get more, because you can use them with different colours. That way you could have your yellow daubers, your green daubers, your blue daubers, and you can keep them colour coded if you want to, and they're really easy to stack up as well and store away. 069154 is your item number, and you get 2 packs, and they'll be fabulous to give as a gift. These are also on extended delivery, dispatching on the 12th of April.
So what I'm doing with this one, I'm using Dusty Concord Distress Oxides. Now I don't want it to be too deep, so I'm taking some off on some scrap paper. So I want to do little berries there, just tiny sort of circular motions. It just, what I want is just to add a little bit of colour, but I'm not worried about getting too much detail in there.
Okay.
Okay. So just add that colour in where they are. And then I'm going to go in with my pink now to add some pink to my magnolias.
Oh, that is the craft store pink if I ever saw it.
It is, isn't it? Beautiful pink. So again, taking some of that pink off, taking my scrap paper just to make sure it isn't too dark. And then I'm going to go in from the tip, a little bit similar how I would when I'm doing my flowers, but I'm kind of sweeping that colour down. See how you're still getting that shading?
Yeah.
And then with...
all the elements are starting to come out now, aren't they, Nikki, as you're doing that?
Yeah, so you're now sort of like
in
picking out that colour, but I'm still getting blending in there. I mean, I love my watercoloured pens, I love my watercoloured pencils, but if I want to do something quite quick, and I know I'm going to be layering up some flowers on it, the daubers are perfect for adding that colour. But even if you wasn't layering it, I think it's actually gives it a really nice effect. So this time with these, going in with a circular motion, this one will go in. See, now I went in a bit dark, okay, so just take some of that colour off.
And you can still move it around?
I still move it a little bit, yeah, because this is a water-based ink. Okay. And then go in again with some green, just to grab a little bit of green on those leaves. And then we've got a bud here. Okay, and then what I want to do now is just add a bit of shading on my green. So using the same dauber, going in with a slightly darker, so this is Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide.
Mowed lawn. Have you mowed your lawn?
I did last week.
Did you?
Isn't it so, I don't know what it is about cutting the grass for the first time in the season, but it was just like, wow. I was actually really, it was like, it was getting quite long and I'd left it a little bit and I thought, nope, I'm going to get out there today. It was a beautiful day last week. It's like grown double again.
Well, do you know what? What's really odd is that you go through the whole winter, 4 months of not cutting your grass, and it doesn't grow much beyond like 4 inches or 5. And then as soon as you cut it, it's long again in a few days.
Yeah, so that's my Saturday job. I will be out there cutting, well, depending on what the weather's going to be like.
What's tomorrow? Friday tomorrow. I'm off for a week tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm off for a whole week.
So you'll be driving, flying your plane? I didn't know what day it was.
I will be playing in the snow with the little Millie. That's what I'll do when the snow comes. I've got a week off, so I don't need to worry. Have the fire on, be warm, do a bit of crafting, maybe do
my colour there. And then just forgot my stems. Just go up with my stems. And then I've got my bow, so we'll add a pink bow. Blend that in. I would actually probably spend a little bit longer if I was at home, but just to show you how easy it is to add that colour.
Now 30% of the one-day special has gone, Nikki.
Wow. I said it was going to be busy, didn't I?
Yes, yeah, you certainly did. 30% of the stock has gone. If it is in your basket, we would say check out your baskets. Don't let it linger in there, because if it stays in there for 10 minutes or more, someone else will take it from you. We don't want that to happen. You want your one-day special, you've got it in your basket, just click on the icon and check out. Remember, you can get that extra £5, and you can also divide the cost as well into interest-free payments. Get the whole kit and caboodle, and that includes that fantastic flower shaping mould. It will change everything for you. It really, really will. All you need to do is have a die cutting machine that's got, I'm just going to pop round here, so I do want to grab this. If the mouth of your die cutting machine, you can see that is about 2 centimetres, would you say?
Yeah.
About 2
I think so,
centimetres.
yeah.
As long as it's a wide mouth one. If you're not sure, go to the website for Heartfelt Creations, they'll let you know. So you can see there what happens. You put your paper in there, you place that on top, you give it a bit of a spritz, and then off you go. So you can make your flowers in there, you can make your leaves in there, and it looks even more realistic. That is fabulous that that's included, because I remember we did the show that launched these. Do you remember, Nikki?
We did. That was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it was phenomenally busy. So I think it's absolutely fantastic that this is now included in the kit.
In your one-day special as well, yeah. So you've got your stamps, then you've got your dies to coordinate with your stamps to make it really easy to cut out, and then we've now got the mould to basically take all the hard work out of creating your three-dimensional flowers. I mean, it really is amazing.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh my goodness, and what a great deal. Remember, with the stamps, you can use these separately from the dies, and you can still use the stamps to build and create flat cards if you want to, if you're not too confident in cutting out your flowers. And it's the same with the flowers, Nikki. You don't have to have them protruding from the card. It's a wonderful technique to get into. But if you wanted to have the flowers more flat, then you've got the opportunity to do that. But do follow Nikki's lead with the flowers that come out. They are the most spectacular cards I've ever seen. They really, really are. The way that Nikki builds up and composes the cards. Yes, Nikki has a background in floristry. Yes, she's excellent at composing and putting together the cards, but of course this is something you can learn. This could be your first journey, learning all about composure, about flowers, how to put things together to make that great effect of the flowers standing out. It really is an incredible deal. And you get your inspiration as well. That is your first project that you will make with Heartfelt Creations, and you also get a bag as well that it all comes in, which is fabulous. Any more pads, if you want to go for those, details at the bottom of the screen in a moment's time. So you can add your paper pads to there if you want to. Please do check out your baskets. If you are deciding whether to go for this or not, just remember, people in America are buying, people in Europe are buying, and people continue to buy overnight. There'll be some left in the morning. I know there will be. Or will there? Because sometimes we have actually sold out overnight, haven't we, Nikki?
We have. It has happened on quite a few occasions.
Yes.
And do you know, I know off the top of my head, because I know this for fact.
Yeah.
It's usually a floral collection. Because they are so popular.
Yeah, they are. They are, because they are very broad in their spectrum as to what you can do with them. You can continue using them beyond the paper pad as well. So, very, very busy in the first 2 live shows that we've had with the one-day special. There'll be another one-day special hour in the morning at 8 o'clock, then another one at 12 o'clock, and then the final call at 4 o'clock. But the prices don't go back up until 6 p.m. So if you are brand new to us here at the craft store, that's a one-day special, discounted price for 24 hours. But we don't always have the stock for 24 hours. I'm sure you know where I'm going with that. Back to Nikki.
Right, so I've just created a card and I'm just putting my frame down, but I just realised I do need a bit of foam tape on that corner because it's not staying down. You know, when you try and scrimp, don't scrimp on your foam tape.
Don't do that.
Because it doesn't work. Okay, so I'll do those a bit later. But that's my frame. And then I'm just going to put a decorative die inside that frame, cut out from the paper pad. So this one here, that really nice dusky kind of purpley pink. It's a bit like the dusty Concord colour from the oxides.
I feel like Dusty Concord is a name that someone's going to call me later on in life. I don't know why.
Dusty Concord, okay.
Right,
going on that plain theme again,
is the Dusty Concord.
So just pop that in there. And then I've got my bouquet. Now, the colouring, as I say, I just wanted really to get the colour down because that will become apparent in a second. So I'm using that frame to blend that. But then I've got some flowers that I'm now going to put over. I know I've coloured them. Now, I could actually put them in between. In actual fact, I am going to put them in between. Okay, so that one's going to just kind of face upwards a little bit.
I bet you could sit for hours with this particular collection, could you not, Nikki?
I have. It's, you know, I always think it's a good collection when I can't take myself to bed. 3 o'clock in the morning, the other morning, I was up creating these magnolia flowers, trying to sort of like, I was just having a play really, because I was like quite excited about, I wonder how many different flowers I could create with it.
Oh. Have you done that? I mean, how many are you up to?
I kind of just had a play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, roses, magnolias. But when you look, I mean, what I would do is I would actually put a fabric bow on there as well.
That would be nice. That would be, isn't that lovely? See how different these cards are, and you can make a little box envelope or something to put them in to give as a gift, or you just might want to put them up around your home because they are gorgeous. They really are. Nikki, it's been a pleasure as always. You know, I adore working with you, but I won't be with you tomorrow. It's the other team.
Oh, it's the other team.
It's okay. It's the other Janice, who's called Yanis. We are the same person. We are the same, but the other one, Yanis.
Bit deeper voice.
Better look. Oh, I have. Yes, I know I have. Yanis has got a higher voice, but he is better looking than me. Do check out your baskets. Make sure you get everything you need. Nikki, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been brilliant.
I'll hopefully see you again when you're back in again.
I'm sure you will.
But everyone else will see you tomorrow who joins the craft store in the morning. Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you.
Have a safe journey home. Guys, don't go anywhere. We've got a happy hour up next with some gorgeous fabric. Yes, the Montreux Fabrics happy hour is coming up next. Heartfelt Creations Sweet Magnolia will be a repeat show throughout the night. And then we are continuing with our crafting until we're live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
To celebrate the launch of the craft store, tune in for our fantastic launch weekend offer. Welcome to the craft store, your home of everything crafts.
Did you know you can watch the craft store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player on Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Craft Store channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how you do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select Settings. Select your network and select Set Up Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Craft Store app. Simply press your home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the Channel Store. At the top of the Channel Store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter the Craft Store into the search bar and this will take you to the Craft Store app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the Added Channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Scroll down to the Craft Store app and press the star button on your remote. You can use the arrow buttons to move the Craft Store to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your favourite TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Donna and this is my brother Simon and we're Pearlywinks Craft Supplies. We've been crafting since we were very young. My mum got us into crafting and we've been loving it ever since.
We have a good selection of inks. We started with our Winks, which are just a water-based ink, and then went on to the pearls. We've added some chalks, we've got some glitter sprays, and then we've added some beautiful stamps to complement the inks.
We've got a fantastic design team who help us with all our designs for the stamps, and we've got a great range of inks which we manufacture ourselves here in the UK.
Our pearl sprays and our Pearlywinks are loaded with mica, so they give you amazing results on your projects.
We hope that our products bring you as much fun, creativity and inspiration as they do to us. We love all of our products and we hope you do too.
Hi, I'm Pat.
And Mark.
From Totally Patched. We're a family-based business here in Shropshire. We've been established for about 20 years.
All of our kits come pre-cut meaning all the fabric is cut for the actual people who want to make the items, whether they be cushions, bags, quilts, or anything else you want to cast your creative memory or mind into.
Most of the kits we produce we design ourselves. The design process is usually inspired by the fabric itself. We only use great quality fabrics, 100% cottons.
So, whether you're a beginner or an experienced sewer or quilter, we hope you've got something for all of you.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
A very good evening to you. I hope you are well. Welcome to the Craft Store. If you have just joined us and you've not seen us before, well, hello, where have you been? It's great to have your company. At the Craft Store, we start broadcasting at 7 a.m. every morning. Yes, we're live. We are live all the way through until 10 p.m. every single day, but we don't stop there. Nope. We have repeats going all the way through the midnight hour, all the way through to the early hours of the morning until we go live again back at 7 a.m. So we are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, crafting, which is amazing. And we have a whole variety of different crafts for you. And we have a variety of prices that are always exceptional. Now, this hour is a happy hour. So, yes, we can be happy all hour, but we have some great prices for you. Yes, just for this hour, though. At the top, at 10 o'clock, all the prices will go back up from whence they came. For example, the price you see on your screen right there, $14.99. The introductory price is $12.49, but that's only for this hour. It's a happy hour deal. Let's talk about the fabrics that we've got available for you on the show. You know, when you go shopping for T-shirts in particular, and there are the posh T-shirts that you buy that last you, forever, and they feel great. They're the go-to T-shirts that you wear. And then there's the T-shirts that you buy, they're cool, they're all right, and then you wash them and they just go out of shape, and then you just use them to sleep in or clean the windows. Well, this fabric is the posh T-shirt fabric, and it's ideal for clothing, not just T-shirts, of course, but for your dresses, for your skirts, for shirts, if you want. It's a beautiful, beautiful cotton. And in this morning's show, we had a product called the Lutterlow, and that is a system for making clothes. The correct measurements. If you miss that, you'll be able to find that online. But maybe, it was 1 o'clock, maybe you make and create your own clothes anyway. So these are going to be perfect for you. I remember doing a show with Hayley with these fabrics, and they flew out, but you guys are getting them at a discounted price. So it's your shirt jersey fabric material. It's organic cotton, and it's a ring spun combination. What does that mean? That means you've got the tighter weave and it's softer, it's more durable, and let's face it, it's posh. Now, lengthways, you can see the weave there actually as we go across. You get 1 metre in length by 145 centimetres. It is machine washable at 30 degrees. So that is pretty much the same degree that you do a lot of your washing on, especially to save energy. Now, let's take you through the colour options that we've got. You could just look at that knit that's in there, or rather the weave of the cotton. It really is gorgeous. Now, listen, we are getting very busy. We are busy for the white. Well, do you know what? You can't beat a white T-shirt. Cher once said that all she wears is a white t-shirt and blue jeans. She's a girl after my own heart. Because that's pretty much all I wear. I love my jeans and I love wearing my t-shirts. And there's nothing better than a crisp white t-shirt with your blue jeans, eh? Love that. Or a nice crisp white t-shirt underneath a jersey jumper. Just showing at the top of a hoodie, cardigan open, white shirt, or as a white t-shirt underneath a shirt to keep you warm. Right, let's have a look at the fabric. So that's your option. That's the white. The white is all white. You've got turquoise, which is a beautiful colour. Look at that. It's like a peacock colour, isn't it? Aha! Peacock colour. That was a rubbish peacock impersonation. Oh, I don't think I can do it. It is an odd noise, more like a parrot. Anyway, it's turquoise, not peacock. Next up, we've got red. Now, this is a lovely red. I like this. It's a nice strawberry style red. Beautiful. Next up, you've got your royal blue, one of the favourite colours of myself, supporting my team Leicester City. So you might be thinking of getting a t-shirt in your team colours. Then you've got yellow, and actually we've got the yellow and the green, so this could be the Canaries if you support Norwich. So the yellow is a lovely colour. I think now with the yellow, it's a certain colour for, I think people with brown eyes, it looks amazing on. Yellow, I do. I like that. And then you've got green, emerald green, another lovely colour, especially if you are the Wizard of Oz. Other films are available. And then you've got the black colour, which is a great staple to have. And we have next to that the orange, which is like a spicy pumpkin, isn't it? Those two would look very good together. Then you've got your cerise, which is, of course, the craft store pink. So we've got that cerise there. And we've got the craft store purple as well. The other colours for the craft store is the green and the blue. It's not a similar shade of green. So with the cotton fabric, ring spun, you know that you're getting that top quality. Let me just take this one and open this up just so I can show you. Because it's a huge piece that you're getting. Can I open one of the pieces up? I will. Let me just, if you come in and have a look at this, let me just show you the stretchability that you've got there. So you've got a little bit of stretch. It's not going to go, you know, some cottons, you do that and it goes see-through. Not this. It's nice and smooth, but with a little bit of stretch. So, girls and guys, if you've got some guns on you, show them off real well. Yeah. I don't know why they call them guns. If you know, can you email in? It is the craft store, studio@thecraftstore.com, or we are live on Facebook actually, and you can, and on YouTube as well, and you can chat on Facebook if you want to. If you see us there live, I'm going to give you a thumbs up, a smiley face, and a love heart. And what you can do is email us a fun fact for a happy hour. Right, I've got some facts I'll tell you in a moment's time. Oh, let's unfurl this. We're getting really busy for these now. If you want the white, 20% of the stock already gone. It's a good, look at that, it's a good piece. It's a good size piece. I think purple's my colour. A t-shirt in purple, you think? Yeah, I think purple's a good colour on me. I like the purple. That is beautiful. So we've got those great colours. We are extremely busy. I might do my trick later. Yes, I just might do a trick later for you with fabric. So yes, you'll look forward to that. Fun facts. Let's give you a fun fact about bees. Did you know? In the study of serial killers, scientists study bees and how they leave their home and go back again. Because they don't go far away, you see, and they have a certain pattern that they go round. I know it's a little gross, but it's true. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, but hey, get busy. Right, viscose jersey. Now, this time you're getting 2 meters of your viscose cotton, viscose, which gives it a little bit more elasticity. No, that's not even a word. It's a little bit more elastic. There you go, elasticity. Elasticity? Yeah. So look at that. Look at that stretch. Boing, 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 boing. That's good stretch. So do you know what I'm thinking with this? If you're doing any kind of exercise and you need that extra stretch, for example, look at that. Yeah. Bags could be good. Maybe the lining for a bag. I'm thinking more going out for a pizza when we can. Just you need that stretch just at the top of your trousers. You could put some of this at the top of your trousers just so that stretches, just gives you that extra flexibility. Maternity outfits as well, yeah, that would be really nice. Now colour wise, you've got the red just there, you've got the teal. It's got a really nice drape on this, by the way. You've also got this gorgeous charcoal, love that, nice charcoal. Next to that we've got the black. Next to that, we've got the white, crisp white. Next to that, we've got the navy. Then you've got the ivory, so it's an off-white. And then you've got the surf. Ooh, those two colours together. Look at that, ivory and surf. They would look absolutely beautiful. I thought that was a still then that we were showing, but it's actually me. For some reason, I thought it was like a still picture. That's gorgeous. I love that. Love that. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, if you have joined us and you're watching us on Facebook Live, hello. We have people watching from Europe, from America. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can buy. That's the details at the side of the screen there. So we have a phone number. You can get in touch with us on the phone lines. It's a UK number, and you can call in and place your order. 731235 is your item number. That's all you need to quote and tell us your colour that you would like. And that's all you have to do. This is a happy hour deal. The prices will be going back up at the top of the hour. So $15.99, you get 2 metres in length of your viscose jersey fabric. We're very busy for the ivory, actually, on this one. Very busy for the ivory. Interesting. Actually, make a nice vest, wouldn't it? Nice stretchy vest to wear underneath his shorts. Shorts? What's a short? That's a posh word for a shirt. Under your short. I am going... Oh, is it? Is that a naughty word? Is it? Is it? Is that what it means? No. Oh, it's normally something else in Leicester. Oh, I see. You've added 2 words together to get that word. Yeah. I just thought short was a posh word for shirt. Words are just words. Words are just words. They can be whatever you like. Right. Okay. Oh, let's have a look at the printed viscose jersey. Oh, this is beautiful. Come and have a look. Now, if any of you follow our lovely Hayley West, she made a T-shirt in this. She looked amazing in it. She looks amazing anyway, but she looked amazing in this. And she made a beautiful jersey T-shirt in this. It's a lovely floral design, but you've got your different shades of blue in here. Now, you are getting 2 metres. Isn't that lovely? You're getting 2 metres if you want to go for your blue daisy. It's the same item number, 429171. Same item number if you want to go for the hibiscus floral. That is lovely with the navy, don't you think? That is superb. I love that. $19.99, you get 2 metres in length. Right, do you know what? I'm actually heading towards the end of the counter. We're not even nearly at 1:30. Next up, you've got your black taupe and white spots. Black taupe and white spots. Can I open this? Can I open this? Can I open this? Can I? Sorry, Jack. Jack's our floor manager today. Jack's lovely. All our floor managers are lovely, but our Jack, he's great. Right, look at this. Now I'm thinking a nice skirt or dress. It's got a good drape on this. First of all, you've got the, where are we? We have got the good stretch here. There you go, nice bit of stretch. It's got a good drape on it as well. So let's just drape that down there. So it's a nice, got a good weight to it as well. Got a good weight to it as well, nice. So yes, you could possibly make a nice little shoulder bag out of this. Nice relaxed shoulder bag, maybe. It looks like planets in the sky, doesn't it? It also looks like snow. Yeah, we're getting some snow next week. We're getting some snow next week. It's a beautiful pattern. It really, really is. 502187 your item number, £15.99. Let's just do that, and let's fold that back there. Now, let's move on because we've got some more fabric for you. Now, the first one is the brown and cream tweed. Now, this, does anyone remember pegs? Not pegs that you put out on the line for your shopping. Put your shopping on the line. Well, these days, you know, decontaminate on the shopping line. Right, no, pegs, trousers. Do you remember those from the 80s? They were quite baggy at the top, and then they went thin towards the end to the ankle, and then you had your granny shoes on. Anyone remember your pegs? If you do, this was kind of the fabric that your pegs were made out of. Also, great fabric for trousers for work because it looks like tweed, but it's not. So, because it looks like tweed, but it's not, they look smart, expensive and posh, but they're nice and lightweight. So maybe for the summer, you've got your suit. You could do a jacket. You could do trousers. You could do a little skirt as well. This is the kind of fabric I think our Catherine would wear. She had a little skirt, or maybe if she had a little tunic. Our Catherine likes a good tunic. And they suit her. They suit her. I like tunics, they're nice. Right, so that's your fabric there, 2 metres in length, and that is your brown and cream tweed, £15.99. Next up, your black and white herringbone. Now, also a great fabric for suits for work, for your little dresses. How about a waistcoat as well? How about a waistcoat? Because it's not just for dresses. Could be for shirts, could be like a nice little waistcoat, but it's lovely. Look at the weave you've got there. It's lovely, isn't it? £15.99, and you get 2 metres. 981101 is your item number if you want to go for that, which is lovely. Right, next up, we've got one more to look at. Now, this is lovely. This is lovely. This is lovely. Can I get this and open it up? Can I? Because this would make a beautiful dress. It's 1 metre by 150 centimetres. But I want to show you this because with the fabric, you've kind of got 3 options here. You've got this side, you've got the middle, which is plain, and then you've got this side. Now, fabric-wise, it's 96% viscose and 4% elastane. So you've got a good stretch. I think this would make an absolutely beautiful skirt or bottom to a dress, to the bottom to the dress. Or how about this? Add some embroidery to this and it could be a work of art. I'm just going to turn this round for you. So I want to show you the pattern. There you go. I want to show you that pattern just there. Now we're talking. Look at that. Right, so let's add some. This is stitched on, by the way. It's not printed. Let me just make sure that that is. Is that stitched on or is that printed? Wow. I think, let me just check because this is quite extraordinary. I think that's woven into the fabric. Wow, oh my days, right. This is only £12.49 and you're saving £12.50. This is an absolute bargain, this is gorgeous. I remember everyone, when this was on last time at that price, it pretty much sold out. So now, right, I've just heard something. All I'm saying, don't want to get anyone into trouble, get in your basket and check out now. Quick, because this really is fabulous. You could add some stitching to this. You could add some beads to this if you want to. You could cut like so, and you've got a panel. You could use this maybe on a runner for a table or a tablecloth, for example. You could have a black tablecloth on your table, and then this could be the frill that runs around the edging. That would be absolutely spectacular, wouldn't it not? It's a beautiful design. You've got that lovely, it's almost like a cherry blossom flower going down into that lace detail. It's quite extraordinary, and you can feel the little texture on there as well. 074296, don't miss out on this. It's a great deal. And remember, let me open this again, because there are two sides to every story and two ends to this fabric. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. You can multi-buy if you want to. They will be in cuts of 1 metre. But if you want to multi-buy, then do you know what? I would. I mean, this is just absolutely spectacularly gorgeous. It really, really is. Right, so that's everything on the show we've got for you. Those are your happy hour deals, and the prices will be for this hour and this hour only. Now, if you are a Freedom member, you don't have to pay any P&P. No, you don't. And do you know something? It doesn't matter how much you buy from us. You could buy from us every single hour, 12 items a day, no P&P. You could buy in the first half hour of a show, have a cup of tea, come back, go, oh, I want something else. But you won't be paying any P&P. That post person will come to your house like this. And you'll say, do you know what? I didn't pay any P&P for that. And this is how you become a Freedom member to do that.
Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with a craft store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888, and join Freedom today.
Oh, she looked like a licorice all sort, didn't she? Other sweets are available, but it's the colours, isn't it? Isn't she lovely, our little Leonie? And she was right on clear in that VT, wasn't she? She's lovely. Anyway, if you're watching, Leonie, hiya. Now, we've been very busy for the organic cotton. This is ring spun, which means you've got posh cotton for you here. It's a jersey shirt cotton. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. You know the T-shirts that you buy from those expensive shops that normally cost you quite a bit of money, and the T-shirt that's going to last you a long, long time. It feels soft against the skin as well. That's what this fabric is. That's what this fabric is, your jersey. And we've got different colours for you. And size-wise, you get 1 metre in length. It's 1 metre in length and 145 in width, in centimetres, that is. And 958944 is your item number. And it's 100% ring spun combed cotton. Organic cotton as well. Try saying that at home. Ring spun cotton, 100% ring spun cotton. It could become a tongue twister. We need some more fascinating facts. We really, really do. We haven't had any so far. Let's have some in. It is studio@thecraftstore.com. That's the email address. That's the email address. You can email directly here to the studio. Do you know what? Email is about anything. Just be nice to see what you've been up to today, what you've been making and what you're doing at the weekend coming up. Let us know. Let us know. It's a long weekend, isn't it? 'Cause it's Easter weekend. Good Friday tomorrow, hot cross buns. Saturday, normal meal. Sunday, chocolate. All day. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. What's your favourite chocolate? Let me know your favourite chocolate recipes. I like making chocolate cake, but then not cooking it, just eating the chocolate mixture. Especially the one out of a packet that's just dead easy to mix up like that. Oh, yes. I don't know why it tastes nicer before you make it. I also like, here's another confession, baby chocolate food. Especially when it's in the fridge chilled. Leave the food for the babies, but if there's any spare, really nice, really nice. Right, let's go through your colour options for your jerseys. You've got white, which is the most popular actually. Get your white T-shirts made for the summer, ladies and gents. Then you've got the turquoise. I really like that. Nice sky blue. We've got that lovely red. It's like a raspberry red, isn't it? Nice raspberry red. Then you've got your royal blue, Leicester City blue, you'll find. Could be the colour that about 2,000 people will be wearing, if not the whole 4,000 people at the semi-finals later on this month. Yeah, I think they're going to let people back into Wembley for it. But only local people from London. Makes no sense when the two teams playing are from the Midlands and from the South Coast. Just saying. What was that, our lovely Jack?
I heard you moving to London.
I will probably be purchasing a London home very quickly. If not, I'm buying somewhere in Southampton very quickly. If you want to marry me and you live in Southampton or London, do it very quickly. Email in studio@thecraftstore.com. I'm sure we can do it online. I'm ordained. I can marry. I could marry. I think I might be able to marry me and you if you want, as long as you live in London or London. No, Southampton. No, because I don't marry anyone in Southampton, do I? I marry someone in London. I know. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Jack. Yeah. So if you live in London, you want to marry me, I want to go to the football, email in. I will do it. We'll get it happening. Right, where were we? Colours. Sorry, yellow. We're on yellow. Lovely canary yellow. Beautiful, isn't it? That is gorgeous. Our favourite of our producers. But is it your favourite? You can multi-buy, by the way. You don't just have to buy one. It's a great price. Then you've got your emerald. Follow the yellow brick road. And then you've got your green. No, it's not green. Not green at all. Not green at all. I'm sure green is in there somewhere. Black. That's your black colour. Then you've got orange. Very good orange. I love that. You know how you've got colours of the spectrum? Or your main primary colours, like your blues and your reds. What's another primary colour? Yellow. Blue, yellow and red. So, how do you make orange? Yellow and red. Okay. How would you make green? Yellow and blue. How would you make the pink then? The cerise that we've got here. Red and white? Would you? Okay. And then we've got your purple. How would you make your purple? That would be made of red and blue. See, it's fascinating, isn't it? Fascinating. But what colour makes up black? All of them. All of them. I always wonder that, how they make all the different colours and what they put in to make all the different dyes. I think it's fascinating. I think it's fascinating. Fascinating. Right, there you go. 958 944 is your item number. You choose, you decide. You can go for as many as you like. They're 1 metre in length and they are the top class ring spun cotton for you. Organic as well, which is even more important, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. Right, viscose jersey, 2 metres. 2 metres this time. 2 metres this time, so it's a large piece of fabric. And viscose means you've got a bit of stretch, more stretchability. Let's face it, after lockdown, we all need a little bit of stretchability, don't we? We really do. And it just makes you feel more comfortable, doesn't it? Why wear clothes that make you feel uncomfortable for other people? That's what I say. Wear the clothes that you feel comfortable in. Be comfortable. Right, colour-wise, I think you can see we've got the surf. It's a lovely deep blue, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Then you've got your ivory. I think those two together work really well. You've then got your navy, lovely navy, 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 navy. Then you've got your white, So your ivory and your white are different. This, do you know what? This would also be good, this fabric, if you have a wedding or a special occasion and you want to decorate chairs. You know how they bow them up at the back? It's very stretchy. Then you've got your black. Then you've got your charcoal. So you've got your lighter charcoal in there. Then you've got your teal. What colours make up teal then? Blue and white. Blue, white and a little bit of green. Bit of yellow, I think, yeah. Blue, white and yellow. And then we've got the red. And you've got your red. What's red made from then? Where'd you get it from? Someone must have made red. I guess it's a naturally occurring colour. So is blue in flowers. You see, this is what's fascinating about colours. And colourology, just made that word up. Colourology. Cology. Let's open one of these up. Which one should we go for? Well, it would be easy to go for the red, so poor Jack didn't have to fold it up again. But the favourite is the... Oh, do we open the ivory then? Let's open the ivory. Let's open the... Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Jack. Oh, now. Yes. Now, look at the drape. The drapage in that. Doesn't that, you know, if you've got this at the back of a chair, do you know what I mean? And you've got that lovely drape coming down, or maybe, you know, in the corner of a room coming down one side and then coming down the other. Do you know what I mean? Like if that was up there and you would have that draping over with the drape. Do you know what I mean by that? You know, I keep saying, you know what I mean by that? Drape. Yeah. It's got lovely drapage on it. It would make a good toga, actually. Let's make a toga. Let's make a toga. Let's make a toga. Where's my microphone? There it is. There it is. There it is. Do you know what? I've never been to a toga party. Have you, Jack? I've never been to a toga party. They were quite infamous at my college, but I never went there. When I say I never went there, you know what I mean? I never went to one. Is that how I'd do a toga? Thumbs up, thumbs down from a toga. I don't know why I'm twisting this way, because my legs have now twisted. There you go. So yeah, it would make a nice toga, perhaps in a, well, not a different colour, because togas were white, weren't they? What did they make togas out of? Cotton? Cotton. Either that or you could wrap me up like a mummy. Only on a Thursday. Right, that's your ivory, and that is proven to be very popular, but you can see there with that lovely drape how gorgeous that is, how beautiful that is. Right, oh, do you know what, it's lovely. Right, next up we've got some printed patterns for you, and these are lovely. Now, we've got one item number for the first two. You've got the Blue Daisy or the Hibiscus Floral. Let's open these up. Do you know what? Let's just open everything up. Let's open everything up. We get 2 meters. Let's show you this. Right, you get 2 meters. 2 meters. Now that is, do you know what? You could make a couple of t-shirts out of that. That's lovely though, isn't it? That is lovely. This would make a lovely dress, I think, because of the pattern in there. It's a very flattering pattern. And again, when that drapes down, those flowers just look absolutely gorgeous together, don't they? Look at that. Look at the drapage there. You like that drapage? It's very nice, very nice, very nice. Beautiful, like that. Now, if you are going for that, you could make a dress. And it would look absolutely fantastic. Sorry, I just went out of shot there. And it would look lovely as a dress. T-shirts, for example, you could put T-shirts in there. And you might have some patterns actually in mind for something that you want to make this out of. But yeah, it's absolutely, oh, hang about, it's flying off on its own. Whoa, do you know something? This is flying out the door. Away! Come back! Come back! Oh, that made my heart go. Oh, my heart is beating out of my chest. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Lovely trick there. Thank you. It's not me, it's the fabric. It's flying out the door. That is amazing, isn't it? Lovely. Right, so details on your screen if you want to get hold of your daisy fabric. That's your first option. We'll leave it like that because it's nice drapage. Next one, we'll get this one out. This is your Hibiscus Florals. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is lovely. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. Now that is fantastic, isn't it? Now we've got that. See, doesn't that look different? You know, when you see the whole pattern on a wider scale, and if you, I don't know if you come out a little wide so you can see the whole lot. See what I mean? So if that was a dress, for example, that, do you know what? Let's make it into a dress. Let's have it in a dress. I'm going to make a dress. Where's my microphone? Don't worry, because sometimes you just need to see it, don't you? How can you still hear me? You can still hear me. I think this is called a certain something. Is it a root? Is it a halter neck? I like halter necks. Where's my mic? Let me just make sure I don't. I'm all good. I'm all good. Okay, right. Let's just get this. You wait till I come round the corner and show you. Just let me pull my trousers up. Listen, this is the craft store, everyone. You have joined us on the right channel. Can I take that? Take that off. Jack will sort that out later. Okay, here we come. Here we come. Are you ready for this, everyone? Shall I come over here or shall I go over there? Can we come over here? Right, are you ready for this? Wait a minute, because you know this is how I would enter a ball. Okay, remember the film Calamity Jane? And she was out on the range and she'd been working all day, and she needed to go get Danny. She needed to find Danny. And Danny was at the ball, wasn't he? Because Danny was with, what was the name? The other one? Katie. Bear with. I'm just trying to tie this up. Right. She was out. Danny was out with Katie. But she was pretending to be Adelaide. Sorry, I'm having trouble doing myself up here. Don't normally. Right, nobody can help me. Anyway. Just in general, nobody can help me. Nobody. Right, I think that's that. Right, so, oh dear. Calamity. No, I'll hold it. So, Calamity Jane needs to go to the ball. She needs to look her best because she needs to go get Danny. So she needs to walk in. So here we go. It's Calamity Jane walking into the ball in her dress. Are we full length? Okay. Here I am. This is how Calamity Jane walks. She used to ride lots of horses. I've got to get Danny. And then she'd go in like that. But in all seriousness, you know, if I walk like a lady, talk like a lady, I'm a lady disguise. I haven't worn a dress for ages, but if I wore a dress, this is what I'd look like. I'd probably minus the socks, but I don't know, it could be starting a new trend. I look like a lady. See? But thank you. But yeah, you see the floral design, nice and stretchy in the right areas. Yeah, I like it. Look at that. And the halter neck, you see? Isn't that flattering, the halter neck? It takes your eyes away from other areas. I like it. I might make some more into different dresses. Right, I'm going back in. But I do. I like the colour. It's very good. I like that. It's very nice. Do you know what? I might wear dresses. I might actually wear dresses. I think I should. As long as it's a halter neck, I think I can carry that off. I think, oh, let's get you back down there. There you go. Oh. Right, here we go. If you'd like to see me in another dress, in any of the colours, pick a fabric and email in. We've got a fun fact for you. Oh, it's from Helen. When a cat bumps its head against yours, it's called a head bunting. And it means the cat wants to socialise or bond with you. Oh, that is so lovely. Dogs do that too. If you go up to a dog and you do the head bump, not a head butted, but bump their head like that, just gently trust the dog, but gently put your head up against the dog like that and just stay there for a moment. They trust you completely. My little Millie does it all the time. She's lovely. Right, so yeah, if you do want to see me in another style dress or fabric, please email in. It is the craft store. Sorry, no, it's studio@thecraftstore.com. Right, okay, next up we have got the black taupe and white spots that look like a planetarium. Now, £15.99. It's great quality. You've got a bit of stretch there as well, which is good. I think some leggings would look good in this. leggings. Yes, leggings would look fabulous, don't you think? I really do think. And if you are, I don't know, you could use this in your projects. It could be a planetarium, which means, oh, what's going on? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. It's not, this fabric is really, really naughty, isn't it? Stop. Steady yourself with that fabric and get yourself back down there. Sort yourself out, sort yourself out. So that is your taupe and white spots. Love that, black taupe and white spots, which is beautiful. What we're going to do, we're just going to leave them draping down, because do you know what, our Jack? I kind of like them draped down like this, don't you, Jack? Yeah. Because it kind of shows off the drape, more lifestyle. Yeah, like it. Do you know what? It could be a new thing. It could be a new thing. It makes it easier to pick up and just fly around, doesn't it? Absolutely lovely. Right, next up, let's talk about trousers, suits, and didn't show you this before. It's the strength, it's my guns. Right, let me show you this. Have you seen this on the end? Now, here's the thing. So you've got that lovely, see that lovely bit of fluff at the end? Yeah, that's how it comes to you. So let's just open this out. So that would make a lovely, if you're making a shawl or something, that would be really nice, like a poncho, Who's emailed in? Oh, Kathy from Pink Ink. Kathy. Oh, she said, love you, Calamity Janice. Well, it is like a calamity, isn't it? I've got another. Where's my mic? Let's put it over that way. I've got another. I've always got a little. Let me do. Right, I'll come. Like a poncho. Yeah. Do you like that? But do you see the trim? Just. Oh, I thought that was hanging from my trousers then, but it's not. It's the blues. Do you like that? You see? Yeah. Very Wild West, isn't it? Like it? Do you like that? And that is just a piece of fabric thrown around me. And what I do, I just threw this on today. Oh, hi, Felicity. I'll be with you in a moment. Yeah, I'm on TV. Yeah. Yes, get the kiddywinks in the car. Oh. Sorry if I have offended anybody. Right. There you go. It's nice though, because what I'd do, I'd put like a little clasp there, right? And then I'd probably have a little brooch at the top, just there. And that's it, I'm done. And it's just a piece of fabric. I've not done anything to it. But when I walk out, I'm like, oh yeah, hi. I paid £167 for this. Yeah, it's designer. Designer, don't you know? Yes, I bought it down. I bought it off. Well, I spent a lot of money on this. Yeah, kids didn't eat with for a week. No, they didn't. Well, I had to look the part, didn't I? Kids have all gone back to school. I've got to go and pick them up and look the part. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You could do it. You could. I kind of like this. I like this sort of like, is this called like an A-frame? I don't know. But I'm liking it because I like the thrill. The thrill, sorry. I do like the thrill of wearing this. But do you see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not confident wearing dresses, and why should I wear a dress? Yeah? I'm a gender bender. That's what, yes. I'm a tomboy. I was a tomboy long before gender benders came out. Anyway, but if I wanted to, be a bit more, I don't know, flow, I'm not going to say feminine, a bit more flow, I'd wear something like this, but I'd be confident because I'd have my trousers on. Because that's my main issue with wearing dresses. I'm just a bit like, yeah, all right. But with this, it just gives me a bit of, it's something a bit different. It's like, oh, hi. So yeah, I might buy this and just wear this. That is good. I like it. Okay, thank you. So we've got all these different ideas, haven't we, for fashion. All these different ideas for fashion. So that's nice. And that shows you the drape. That shows you the drapage. Next up, we've got the black and white herringbone. This is a lovely fabric. You get 2 meters, so it's a good length. This could be a jacket, a nice jacket for you. Nice trousers as well. They would look absolutely fantastic. Should I model some trousers? Have we got enough time? Let's do that. Let's do. I'm going to change this into trousers. You wait. So fabric details on your screen. Oh, this has got the nice fluffy edge as well. Maybe we could maybe no. I'm just wait a minute. I need to work out how to do this. Oh, I'll do this. Don't you worry. Right, let's do that through there. Wait a minute. No, I'm back. Oh, that hurt. Don't know what. Hello, Rodney. Woo, steady. No, well, first of all, hang on, wait a minute. Let me get my phone out of my pocket. I've not got a phone here in the studio if any management will watch it. Right, how am I going to do this? I need to do that. No. No, this is like pegs. It's like trousers. You see, I told you I could do it. I'm like a fashion guru overnight. All of a sudden, it's come from nowhere. Fashion guru. Just make you wash that fabric before we send that out. Right. Okay. So. That is good. We are getting busy. Right, we really are. We really are. We're not just saying that so I don't get fired. We are busy. Welcome to the craft store, everyone. It's not always like this. And don't worry, everyone. I do actually have a week off. So if you don't see me for another week, it's not because I've been fired. Well, I don't know. I might be. Who knows? Right. Okay. Now here we go. This is. Beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I do like this. I tell you who would look fabulous in this. Our Paula. Yes. In a skirt, this would be absolutely incredible. And Paula makes clothes. She's very talented, very talented. And I think this would look gorgeous, or it would add a flair to dresses, or maybe. Could you use this? Ooh, I don't know what. I think it's more dressmaking. But it is absolutely fantastic. You could cut that into 2 if you wanted to. So you've got 2 bits of fabric. Let me just bring that forward like that, which is really nice. And I don't know, with like a band at the top, even if you just had half the pattern, even if you just brought it down to there, for example, that trim would look amazing, even just that on its own, which is really nice. But then you take that back up and you can see all of that pattern on there, so it makes a beautiful trim. It really does. I think a skirt, most definitely a skirt in that. Let me just try that round there. Yeah, that'd be lovely. You want me to model it for you? Let me just take the trousers up then. You took my socks down. Okay, let's get this. Could it be? Yeah, I think first of all we'll do a skirt. Because and we need the pattern at the bottom. There you go. I'm going to fold that in half. I'm going to put that round there. Yeah. Apart from the label, I wouldn't have that hanging down. You could have it shorter. You could. I'd need to have those a bit above my knees. Well, you know. Oh, hello. Sorry. About there. Do you think? I don't know why I'm sticking my bum out, but There you go. So that could be, oh, hang on, my trousers around my knees, that hurts. Right, okay. So, that's your choice of fabrics, and they are spectacular, top quality. Oh, I've got some more fabrics at the side of me. Oh, we've got some 7-day savers. Oh, these are lovely. Right, you've got, is this all together or is it choice? It's a choice. Right, this is felt wool. Now, a wool feel, it's not real wool. Now, I wonder, what would you use this for? You get a metre of it and you choose 2. What would you, you'd use this for cushion making, I think. I don't think so much upholstery, so I think a plique would be fantastic. Building up your pictures in fabric, yes. So we've got different colours for you. So, right, colour-wise, you've got Kingfisher. Yeah, that does look like the Kingfisher colour. Kingfisher. You've got a lovely, lovely shiny burnt brown. See, yeah. We'll show you on the web. So we'll see the colours and we'll do the actual names on the web because it will make more sense. $9.99 for any 2. Now I'm already seeing some craft store colours coming up, especially those 2. Let's put those to one side. They're definitely the craft store. You've got the nice lighter blue there and the purple. What else have we got here? We've got, oh, that's nice, pastel colours. Oh, these are gorgeous, aren't they? And they fold so beautifully as well. Yes, that's craft store. What we're missing, we're just missing the pink. But that's all right, that's 3 of the colours for the craft store. So if you want to make anything related to us, now you can. Let's have a look at the names on the website. $9.99 for any 2. $9.99 for any 2. There you go. So we've got pastel peach, pastel yellow, beige, pastel blue, grey, dark grey, royal lime purple, pastel mint, burnt sienna it was. Yeah, how could I doubt it? You've got your Kingfisher there, your lavender and your light blue. Incredible deals there for you, and that's how you choose online. It's great to have your company. We're live all the way through until 10 p.m. tonight, and then we go on repeats throughout the night. This is a happy hour, so this is for this hour and this hour only. Right, ring spun cotton is the poshest cotton I think you can get. It really is. That's a big statement, but that's my statement. It's 100% organic and it's ring spun combined cotton. So that means the actual spinning and development of the cotton gives you a better weave. It's stronger, but it's softer. That's why it's shirt jersey. You can see that there in that particular weave. Now, we've got different colours for you. It's 1 metre in length and 145 in width. So we've got the white, we have got that gorgeous, beautiful turquoise. You've got the lovely, like raspberry red, beautiful. You've got the royal blue. You've got the yellow, it's a nice yellow. You've got the emerald, I like the yellow brick road. I hope that's not. I didn't do more than 30 seconds. I'm all right. It's not a catchphrase. That's what I mean. No, not. We've got black. We've got lovely orange, which is like a spiced pumpkin. Then you've got your cerise, and then you've got your purple. Beautiful. Seriously, when you get these home and you make like t-shirts, long sleeve jerseys as well, always a welcome added to your basket. They are soft. Would you make toys out of them? Could do. You could do. I don't see why not. It's fabric. You choose. You decide what to do with it. You're saving £2.50, £12.49. Now, here's the thing: if you're adding a couple of things to your basket, and it comes to £25 or more, you'll get a £5 off. Yeah, we have got. I was going to say a campaign. It's not a campaign. A promotion running throughout the weekend. The promotional code is Launch5, and that's to celebrate the launch of the craft store. I know, so exciting, so exciting. Right, let's move on to the viscose, and this is lovely. Now, we are broadcasting on YouTube and on Facebook Live. If you're watching on YouTube, you can buy the information on the side of the screen. Never changed. Your item numbers at the top. you've got the description of what we're selling there, then you've got the pricing and the telephone number at the bottom, 01733 60 2000. So you can give us a call and then you can place your order, or you can go to thecraftstore.com. Right, your viscose, bit more stretch to this, which is lovely, and you get 2 meters of this. So you've got your surf and then you've got your ivory. Don't those two look really nice? Just off-white against the blue works perfectly. Then you've got your navy. We like that. Then you've got your white. You can't go wrong with white. Then you've got your black. You've got your charcoal. You've got your teal. And then you've got your red. Gorgeous red. Which one shall we open up this time? Let's go for the royal blue. Let's go for the surf. Sorry, the surf. The surf. Here we go, the surf. Let's open up that surf for you. Now that is a huge size, don't you think? It's a good size as well. And it gives you the opportunity, where have I put that tag there? Yes, this is the royal blue, as you can see there. The surf, sorry, but it is a royal blue, isn't it? You know, when they call them fancy names, let's get back to basics. It's a royal blue, but we're calling it a surf. And then, yes, are the names due to the Pantone? I think it depends on if they're using the Pantone or not. I don't know whether all like buttered toast can be a name of card, but I don't think that's part of the Pantone. But it's interesting. We could find that out. Your happy hour ends in 6 minutes time. Remember, it always gets your heart racing, doesn't it? Oh, the trick is flying out. Now this is a lovely colour, great for me. I'd like this, but it is absolutely flying out the door. So if you do want to get hold of your fabrics, they are only available for the next 6 minutes. We've only got 15 seconds left on the show. It's been great to have your company. My name's Janice Phillips. If you see my name on a show again, you don't have to watch. No, please do. It's been great to have your company, but stay where you are, because we do have plenty more coming up here on the Craft Store. Oh, it's all in the execution of the magic trick. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not David Copperfield. Heartfelt Creations, Sweet Magnolia is coming up next. Sewing with Martant Crafts. And then picture this.
To celebrate the launch of the Craft Store, tune in for our fantastic launch weekend offer. Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.